Click, click, click. Clickety, click. No ASMR today?
He's doing it right now. He's doing the theme song from Top Gun.
Oh,
Highway to the Danger Zone.
that's cool. I'll allow it.
I'm just tired of this shit.
The Nerd Chat, an Xbox podcast.
Is a podcast celebrating all things gaming, food, and the good old days.
Hosted by a group of best friends. If you'd like to find out more, visit nerdchatmedia.com.
This is Cortana. And remember, don't make a girl a promise if you know you can't keep it. As always, Spartans, see you online.
Oh, hello. Daddy D. Wally here, and welcome to The Nerd Chat, a podcast celebrating all things gaming, sports, and food, Jose.
I like it. I like the sports.
Joining me as always, get ready to get diced. Man, he's ahead of the curve. Jose at Chipotle Bear, how are you? Remember, no pre-orders for Battlefield 6.
Too late.
Done. Already
Oh,
done.
God.
No, I'm all joking. I have not pre-ordered yet, not because I have that much willpower, just because I've been busy and didn't have a chance to do that. But I'm not gonna lie. Like after I watch all those things, I'm absolutely in. And oh my god, like the music, classic Limp Bizkit. Shout out to Luke. I know he's already in the chat about that. It's good. Oh, great, he's here. He's just a little late. Welcome, Bubble Boy. I'm excited, man. Can't wait. We're going to talk more about it as we get into it, but happy Thursday. Happy to be here, talk about gaming. It's been a fun week of everything, so welcome.
And joining us as always, it's only 4 games, you guys. Don't worry. PlayStation's not going third party at X Bacon Gaming. How are you?
Yeah, I just funny story. My brother gets in Discord with me and Deja Vu the other night, and he goes, "Who's this Dinero Primero guy?" And I'm like, "Why?" And he's like, "Because he's mistaken." I said, "What's he mistaken about?" And he goes, "Forza's not on PlayStation." And that is part of the argument. These casuals do not know anything. My brother was
rookies.
completely unaware. He has a high-end gaming PC and a Switch 2, and he had no idea that Forza was on PlayStation. Anyways, remember back when Phil Spencer said it was only 4 games, and we're all like, "Yeah, it's only 4 games." This is what the ponies are dealing with.
I
right
never
now.
said that.
It's only 4
I
games.
said right from the beginning, Bacon, they're all coming. I called that from the beginning. Don't say it. No, I don't want to hear that. And he just slipped in, you guys, just coming straight from work. Long day. Hey, Chance, I was at work till like 5 the other day, so I know how it is.
Ugh, gross.
Add Bubble Boy and 7. Man, to be Tom Cruise is right. How does he do it, you guys?
I just,
He can't keep getting away with it.
that's all I gotta say. I don't think I need to explain it. I think y'all know what I'm talking about. And let's get this show on the road.
Let's do it, guys. Very quickly though, I want to give a huge Nerd Chat shout out, Jose. To Diego /based Dinero Primero. He's been working with us on our rebrand and redesign. You see it in the chat. We still need to update these overlays. Diego killed it, you guys. He got us a sick logo. We got the RGB for Nintendo, PlayStation, Xbox. Also combined RGB. What does RGB stand for? It stands for PC. All right.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Ooh, I like that throwback.
Anyway, we're going through a redesign. We're going through a rebranding.
Midlife crisis.
We're still talking about it. Yeah, because you know what, guys? I kind of mentioned this last week. I'm just so sick and tired of the gaming discourse these days. It's really starting to piss me the off, Jose. I'm getting real tired of it. So we're going to be discussing with everybody. I've got some ideas. Bacon still wants to get rid of me because I'm going to go start my PlayStation podcast. So we'll see what happens to the Nerd Chat. But I just wanted to shout out Diego. He's absolutely killed it. Also, I wanted to shout out Matt Valdez. I heard his voice for the first time last night. Bacon.
That silky smoothness.
Dude,
Have you talked to him before?
No, I saw he was in the chat, but I was finishing a game and I was like, I'm going to lose focus if I don't.
Radio host.
He's got a silky smooth voice, but
Yeah.
he sounds like the whitest white boy ever. You would never think that he's a Mexican. So he is safe from ICE. I was telling him this. I was like, Matt, you pass.
Well, he went out of the
doesn't have to
country
worry.
and got back in, so he's fine.
I
telling
seriously
you
had to
guys.
hop. I had to hop into Discord to see who I was talking
Bacon,
to.
yeah,
I'm like,
Bacon was
like, I
well
don't
off.
recognize this
And
voice.
he was so happy. He was like, Dan, I'm glad you said something because I had no idea who the fuck that was. I mean, who the heck?
That was hilarious.
But shout out to Matt Valdez. He's such a cool cat. I tried to get him on here. Matt, he promised he would come
Best
on,
mate,
Jose, if Diego comes on. So when we get De Niro Primero on the show, Matt Valdez has to join us.
Nice.
Diego said his Jarritos cooled at Jarritos. Did you hear that rolling of the R right there, boys?
Yeah,
I
it
just
was
shot myself out. That's
You've
pretty
been-
good.
Rompe, right?
Rompe, rompe, rompe. All right. Well, I don't even know how to do. I don't even know how to do this show anymore.
Timestamp.
All right, I want to talk about the rebranding, but we'll save it for another time because there's a lot of news, Jose. So let's just jump right into Xbox news for the week, Jose.
News team,
Or just news.
assemble!
You're right.
Since we're
Current
on Xbox.
events for the week.
Current events.
Diego said you can now cuss on YouTube. It's okay. No, you can't.
No,
can't.
not if we're
No,
a
you
show
can't.
for the people.
No, you can,
Yeah.
unless it's excessive, and if it's early in the show. I was actually
and we-
watching the rules on this.
And we have a professional on our podcast, so we kind of don't want him to get in hot water.
The cussing can only occur early in the show, or
No, like you get flagged if like you open a show just like yelling and cussing and berating, like it like flags you pretty quick actually. But if it's spread out,
Yeah, I
you're-
even
you're
hear,
fine.
oh no, it's Alex editing out curse words and certain words like he
Yeah.
cuts out. Like it's. But okay, I got to address this in the chat right now. FRA conductor said, Dan, what happened to my personal assistant? Did I send it back? You got me. Right, I did send back the Ray-Ban
dear
Metas.
God, of course.
My
But
God.
don't worry. Live on air, we are unboxing another.
Why does
Return.
Amazon even
Gem
allow
here.
you to continue to be?
Another return live on air, folks.
Chance, I was gonna say that's what you should
Live.
do for the Switch. Is just buy it, play DK, and just return it in 30 days.
really
You'll
should.
easily do that.
Oh yeah,
DK is pretty good. I ain't gonna lie.
It's in this. I'm actually really impressed, you guys. This is in this fancy slip cover right now. Chance, what did I buy for the PlayStation 1?
with a slip cover.
Or it was just a
For the
plastic-
PlayStation, a game.
what?
He bought a game. Okay.
Oh,
We were talking about it.
Death Stranding 2.
No, for the PlayStation 1.
NFL Game Day 99,
geez.
guys. This
On the
thing is
cover.
in mint condition,
That's
cover
cool.
and all. Look at that, you guys.
Oh my God, it comes with the game?
Game Day 90.
You return
Disc
the
is in
glasses
flawless.
for that?
Disc is in flawless condition here,
black,
you guys. The
the
black PS1 disc. My God, with Terrell TD Davis on the cover right after their first Super Bowl win. Look at those graphics, you guys. Oh my
You're
God.
never gonna play it.
My
You know,
nope. My
a fun-
PS1 is right there, listeners, because I'm 3 men and 1 Sony pony, and my PlayStation is right there, and I guarantee it's gonna boot right up, and I'm gonna be playing NFL Game Day 99,
Are you?
reliving the glory days with
Are you?
TD right
Kind of reminds me
here.
of Golden.
Guess how much this costs, Chance?
$6.
No. I hope like 60,
Look at
70.
those legs, huh? He works out.
That's why we got banned right there.
60 or
That shot.
70, right, Dan?
$8, you guys.
I was close.
$8, mint condition, NFL Game Day 99. My PS1 collection is growing. as we speak.
Shame on whoever sold it to you because they should have known you'd have paid 50. So
It's true.
Fun fact.
He's absolutely right.
Back in the day, I actually got that given to me for free by Terrell Davis. Did I ever tell you guys that?
What?
Yes.
Yeah, when we were in school, Dan, there was like a drawing contest
I
for his
remember you telling
foundation,
us
and like
about
Yes.
this.
there were like 12 winners, and we got to go to a game with his mom and his sister, and he gave us a PlayStation and game day because he was on the cover.
What?
Like I got to shake his hand. He handed me a PlayStation when I was a kid.
Did you
Crazy
know,
world.
actually, other fun fact,
and you're all, ow.
he's the only NFL Game Day cover that repeated. He went back to back because the Broncos won.
I did
year
not
and
know
then the
that.
next-
That's dope.
and he
All
won-
right.
That one's the sick one in their blue jerseys. And the next year he was in his white jersey after they had won back to back in 99, 98. So shout out
right.
to TD, the NFL Game Day.
Hey, shout out to the NFL. It's back, baby.
Yes.
There will
Hall of
not
Fame
be a
game.
Training
for the
camp is, and now we can talk about that because the Nerd Chat is a podcast. Chance you missed it that celebrates all things gaming, sports, and food.
Oh, okay.
Hashtag play anywhere.
Play anyway. Yeah.
No,
Hashtag good old
see you
days?
online. We're gonna stick
Online?
with
I like to see you
hashtags
online. I like to
see
see
you.
you
We're sticking
Hashtag
with
the
see you online.
Steam Room.
That could be Todd's podcast. Looks like NFL Blitz. No, Todd. It's NFL Game Day. One of the greatest football games ever. Chance
Is
knows.
it?
Yes. 989 Studios. Come on, guys. PlayStation first.
It's a
I like
classic.
2K games.
989.
Can't wait to hear your review.
Let's jump into it for real this time. News story number 1. Bacon, I can't do this anymore. Bacon, just take it away.
Which one do you want me to hit on? The job posting for Sony?
Do both. Do both.
Start with the job posting. We missed. Well, this
Okay,
broke
What
right
about
after we
Battlefield?
recorded.
Just in case we're gonna get this one out of the way because it's small news according to the PlayStation.
It's not a big deal. It's not a big. Guys, they've been third
Sony-
party. It's not a big deal.
Sony is hiring someone. They're going to pay them $250,000 to $350,000 a year to strategically port games to other platforms. In the listing, it also said Xbox.
Can I apply?
You could. You report
It's
directly
just for
to
the multiplayer
Sophie.
games, Bacon. It's
Okay.
just for Fair
Just
Games,
for the one
Concord.
game that they have coming out because Helldivers is already here. So they need to hire someone for one game that's coming out because all the rest of them are canceled. I just want to make sure I get it all straight, Dan. So pay this guy with $360,000 to get Fair Games on Xbox.
Multiplayer approach only. Yes.
Okay.
We're not getting Sony first party single player games.
So you don't think any of this has anything to do with our second news story with Microsoft completely, I don't know, mopping the floor with their first
Wait a
party?
second,
and their-
news- Oh, Jesus.
I mean, we'll get to that. I just want to get everyone else's thought. Does everyone believe that this is only that they're going to hire a person to get one game on to Xbox?
Chance, let's throw it to you. Do you think this means PlayStation first party games are going to be on an Xbox?
No, because
Use your
here's
head.
why.
There
I
he
think-
is.
I
Use
think
your
here's why.
head.
The amount of time that it would take for all of that to happen, Xbox won't have a console by the time this deal gets all figured out and done.
Hater.
Based.
I'm not hating. That's not hate.
They just came out this week and talked about a new console.
completely
That's not true. They didn't talk about it. It's a rumor. Sorry. It's
I'm
a
not
rumor.
going to
Sorry.
overreact. Joe, I hope you're fact checking.
I mean, Joe, even our friends at the trophy room put out
I
a video
won't-
saying
let me
Sony games
finish.
are going to come to Xbox.
Let me finish. I'm number 1 PS fanboy right here.
Okay.
Let me finish.
Okay.
Somebody clip this.
They'll come to the
You're
Xbox
too
platform,
close.
not
It's
the
kinda
console,
cutting
because the
off.
console
There you
won't
go. Back
exist.
up. There you go. That looks good.
Number 1 PS fanboy.
So what you're telling me, guys, is
I'm going to
Joe
tell
is
you,
incorrect.
I will believe it when I see it, Bacon.
Okay.
Because as of this moment, there are no single player PlayStation Studios
Ooh,
first
lick it.
party
Kind of
games on
podcast are we?
Xbox. Okay? So when I see it, I'll believe it.
Oh, hey, I mean, you're a
Until
facts-driven
then-
guy. You don't.
Yeah, this
see-
is a hot juice
you don't
take. Until
see
then, it's just going to be multiplayer strategy.
You don't
and
see the
eventually
the
to
writing in the
Nintendo,
stand.
they wrote Xbox because they're like, well, we already are putting
You
Helldivers,
shouldn't include-
which is a second party exclusive. So now, maybe we'll consider.
Well, and
Yeah.
here, no, because here, hold
And
on.
you
'cause
don't think that they don't consider Xbox no longer a competition in the console space? So what do they have to lose by putting games over there? There's going to be the hardcore that's not going to leave the console.
I agree, but until
We
I
all
see it,
stuck
Bacon,
with it after the Xbox One debacle.
do any
and
of
we-
us who
we
in here,
stood
who in
firm.
this chat owns an Xbox console in their possession right now?
I don't.
this
Oh,
guy.
dang it, there's 3 of us. All right.
But so the very first line on this article says it all. The console war is over, comma, with PlayStation
It is.
seemingly victorious.
Yes,
Period.
true.
Or
this is
dot
story
dot
number
dot.
2.
Perhaps it's just evolving, and that's where I want to live. It's evolving. That's what I believe to be true, and that can absolutely be right. You can say this person or this company lost, this one won.
Well, I can't wait to
As
see.
long as they keep making good games and I can play them, we all win.
I can't wait to see shocked face when Spider-Man's on Xbox and you
When-
guys go,
when everybody plays-
Bacon, you did read between the lines.
When everybody plays, we
Whoa.
all win, right, Jose? Jose, what's
What do
your
you
take
think,
on this
Jose?
posting?
Yeah.
I mean, I think I actually am on Bacon's side more in the sense that they're not going to invest $250K on a job for one game. That's insane. That's just not possible. But what I will say is it's not set in stone either, right? Like I think Helldivers is a really great example of like they're going to look at the numbers, right? They see that Xbox is in the top 10. We'll talk about that in a second. They see that there's a possibility they could make a ton of money. But if it doesn't pan out that way, I don't necessarily know if they're going to give up their bread and butter. But if it does, and I think Todd said it in the chat earlier, we're going to see a lot more of kind of their older or classic games. I could see like an Uncharted thing coming over, right? Like where we get to play some of those, just like Gears is happening right here on PlayStation real soon. Like I think that's really where this is headed. Plus, you also have to remember, just because the job posted, it's going to take months for this person to get hired. It's going to take months for them to learn the community, to know the players, to know cost, to know like production time. So even though this is hired, I don't think this changed anything before like Christmas or holiday.
Yeah. Hey,
you know what I'm saying? But that
too
doesn't
early
mean it's
for Nixus to start the ports.
no, dude. And Nixus, I mean, speaking of Nixus, that's the port, one of the ports I just finished last night to PC. We'll talk about that later. They kill it, dude. So like I've played Uncharted. I have not played Last of Us still, right? There's some other PlayStation games that I would love to see ported to some other places. And I think especially like after the Direct today, the Nintendo Direct, there's a pretty clear pattern amongst things are just flowing in all kinds of directions. So I would imagine this is kind of anticipation of that, but we'll see.
I'm just wondering how many copies do we think Horizon Forbidden West is still selling on the PlayStation platform?
I mean, it's
like
sold
new
34
copies.
million.
Oh yeah, like right now,
It's
someone
one of
sit
their
there going,
best-selling IP is bacon.
no, I really want to buy Horizon Zero Dawn because no, they're dead games. Put them other places, make residual money. Not dead games, Dan. They're dead selling games because they've sold 38 trillion copies. Apparently, the ponies will tell you it's 38 trillion at this point. What the hell would Sony ever have to lose by putting that old ass game on Xbox?
Their brand identity.
Brand
Core
identity.
fans.
Stop.
Exclusive.
You know what's more
I don't think
important?
so.
Colin Moriarty said if they ever ported Last of Us over to Xbox, he said it's over. What's the
Stop.
point?
What's
He's about to
over?
Have a bad week.
Why is he
PlayStation.
right?
They don't like making money.
Yeah.
Yeah, he argues that it can't be as simple as it's just about the money.
Why not? That's
It is about
that's
the
the
money.
best argument for
Investors,
this.
yeah. It is about the money.
I'm just saying, is it all? If that were the case, why doesn't Nintendo put everything everywhere? Why
'Cause they
doesn't
don't have to.
PlayStation put everything everywhere?
Nintendo doesn't have
If
competition.
that, but you're
at all.
counter arguing your own argument. If it's just about the money, where would they make the most money? Putting everything everywhere right now. Am I wrong,
Yes.
Jose?
No, you're absolutely
So-
right. But
so-
you made this argument for the last 6 months in our chat in large capital letters. Every day you'd say PlayStation has no games. They
They
only
don't.
brag out playing Xbox games. They've learned in that time
Gotcha
that if
there,
they
Dan.
want to be viable long term and make their investors money, not Sony money, investors money,
Correct.
because that's what investors care about.
Investors.
But that's in a business like that. That's who you respond to. It's not you.
Yep.
It's not Shu. It's not
Ain't about your feelings.
Herman Holst. It's not crying Jim Ryan when he was there. It is your investors because that's how a board works. That's how business works in the modern world, man. So I just think that's happening.
You know what,
Logan-
Luke?
Logan's
Just
up
because
there.
I'm the only Last Stand
that's
Media
Logan.
patron here doesn't mean you get to mock me for it. Colin said it, guys.
You're the only one who
I
supports
bring an
Colin.
alternate. I'm not in this whatever the
Blue Steel.
blue sky little vacuum that you guys are into. I hear both sides of all arguments. I'm still on X. I'm just on X Streets whore like X Bacon Gaming. Okay, I'm just bringing you devil's advocate, other ideas and
fanboy.
thoughts. No, Colin. Oh my
Colin's
God!
a
See,
fanboy.
everyone thinks they know. I've been listening to Colin and Greg since like 2012. If anyone knows Colin's ideals, he's not a fanboy in the sense like that he thinks PlayStation does no wrong and that PlayStation is superior in every way. No, he's
No,
been
he doesn't.
arguing that PlayStation should go to PC day and date for years now. He's been arguing this should go to Nintendo. He's just simply arguing that if it goes to Xbox, it's like he has a point. Like it's true. Like what's the point of Xbox now? Like I could say the same thing about Xbox being on everything. What is the point of an Xbox console? It's literally just the controller and Game Pass. What differentiates Xbox now besides
Game
those
Pass,
two things?
literally.
And Game
the number
Game
one
Pass
rep-
can go, and you can buy third-party controllers that are shaped like PlayStation controllers, and you can buy third-party PlayStation controllers that are shaped like Xbox controllers. All I'm saying is that we can't ignore and just be like, oh, it's all fine and dandy if we get all games everywhere. Yes, it's about money and accessibility is great, but that does. You guys are telling me it doesn't diminish Xbox as a brand.
No.
Would it diminish
if
the
they
Master
walked
Chief to
away
put it
from
on
console.
PlayStation? Do you think it would diminish the Master Chief
Do
if it
I
was on
personally
PlayStation?
think
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. Do you think that would diminish
At this
Xbox?
point-
I
at
diminished
this
the Master Chief with my
Use
camera
your
today.
2025 brain, not your 2005.
Listen to me. At this point, no. But back when we were growing up in the
Sure, 20 years
2000s
ago.
and
Yeah.
the 2010s, yes, it absolutely would damage the brand if Xbox would have just gone over and just started putting all their games. Like, what's
So-
the point of the? Well, I wouldn't have an Xbox. I would have stayed on
yeah.
Play. That's just it. I would have stayed on PlayStation if Halo was on PS2. It's as
Okay.
easy as that.
Okay. Again, we harken back to the
PS3.
same theory that they are selling games and consoles to the same 150 million people that they've been selling them to since 1986. The console space is not growing.
That's
You have
true.
to find
Again,
other ways to make money
not disagreeing
when
with you on
budgets
that.
are ballooning to. I'm hearing Wolverine's already at $450 million.
I completely agree with you right now. I don't care. I play on PC. And if I wanted to, I have a PS5 Pro and an Xbox. I can play whatever the heck I want. It's not an issue for me. But
You don't
for
have a
most
Switch, too.
people, they can
Still have
only
that
buy
Pro?
one. So which one are they going to buy? What's the default console to buy right now? Premium
Money
console.
is made
Worldwide?
in
PlayStation
PC.
5.
The money's made in software, not in hardware. Who cares?
Because PlayStation, if that were true, again, another counter argument. Why is PlayStation the number one in terms of gaming revenue? And it's not Microsoft or Steam or Nintendo. Who's number one?
they are
PlayStation.
barely
consoles?
number one. Bro.
No, for all gaming revenue,
are
it's
barely
PlayStation.
number one.
Why? Because they have
Casual.
so many people buying through their store and they're getting a cut through everything. So that's why it's important to sell consoles.
This guy
For now.
he buys a
For now.
But exactly.
Yeah.
For
for like a week.
Bacon,
Bro. Trust me.
why isn't Microsoft number one in revenue right now in gaming?
Because they just started.
If they're
putting their
if
games
they're
on
selling
PlayStation.
everything everywhere, why aren't they number one, guys?
You don't have to be number one to still like hit
my
your
God,
internal
no.
goals.
Oh my god! Actually, yeah, Logan's right. Mobile's number
Publishers,
one.
we're talking
Mobile is
single
number one.
publishers.
Mobile's
It's
number one.
PlayStation, I'm pretty sure, Tencent, Microsoft, Nintendo.
Dad, I'm not trying to gaslight you. I'm trying. When the point I was trying to make with the Master Chief is, 20 years ago.
I don't even know what gaslighting means. I'm still confused by that.
Dog whistle.
Me neither.
To have the Master Chief on the PlayStation would have diminished the Xbox brand. But here we are 20 years later. And while that hasn't technically happened yet, it's likely to happen probably sometime soon. What's the difference between that and 20 years from now for Sony, right? As the world becomes, if the world becomes this place where we really are sharing games across platform, because really we're just talking about the same level of a computing machine in a different case, right? That's really what's speaking the separation right now between stuff. Why wouldn't PlayStation follow that too at some point? Like at some point, you don't think they're going to worry about money over their quote
No,
unquote
I agree.
identity?
I think PlayStation has held out
Feelings.
for as long as they can, and eventually they're going to start doing what Xbox is doing, because that's the common argument I'm hearing
Hence
from
the
everybody
posting.
is that people are established, they're not moving at this point. Xbox isn't going to grow, so what's the point? Put it everywhere. Same with PlayStation. PlayStation will continue to sell millions more consoles, but they're never going to reach the audience that they should if they keep all their stuff on PlayStation. Again, I understand and agree
I'll meet you
with all
halfway,
this.
Dan. They'll never
But-
put their games day and date except for on PC. I'm gonna give you that. They still have to have a reason to sell 70 million consoles to their fans.
Yeah, and that's what Diego
Fans
said
who
back
don't
there.
buy first-party software.
Question
But
for Dan: if all PlayStation games went to Xbox, do we really think PlayStation wouldn't sell well? No, you're right, Diego.
Right,
The same
no,
people are
they
going to
will.
buy them. I'm just.
people are stuck in their ways and they are not moving. If
I
you
agree.
have not
And
left,
but
you have
I've
not left
accepted
either
that.
platform by now, you're not leaving either
Correct,
platform.
and I have accepted that I used to be with it, but then they changed what it was, and now it is scary and
I'm
confuses
no
me.
longer with it.
And so it's okay.
Oh Jesus!
I'm just gonna turn my.
Who sent that link out?
Oh God!
Who sent that link out?
He can't keep getting away with this.
Who gave the link out? I didn't.
God!
I think
I was wondering why he was so quiet in the chat. I knew something was up. I
I literally, I thought
He had
I
to
sent
do
him the
his
link
hair.
like 15 minutes ago. I was worried Joe was hurt over here.
I was vamping poetic about Witcher 3. Boys,
had
I'm
to
just
say-
a fact checker.
Good,
I'm just a
good
fact
video this week, Joe. Not your podcast. That video you did by yourself. That was a
Yes,
great
I
video.
watched the whole thing. Shout out to Mr. Badbit, the solo video talking about PlayStation going third party. Everyone go watch it. I commented. He did not like my comment. Thanks, Joe.
You did- Dude, there were some people that were just, they were,
They came after you,
That's
didn't they?
You're so stupid.
Like
So
you thumbs
weird.
down Dan's comment, or you
Yes,
just didn't
I
thumbs up
saw it. It said they demoted my comment. He
Dang.
erased it.
Dang, Joe.
I'll try to find
Anyway,
it.
all right, Joe crashes the show. What do you have to say, Joe?
No, I'm just here to fact check. Are you guys talking about
He's fact checking. It's like
PlayStation?
2 times in a month. He's fact checked us.
I got a fact. I'm the fact checker of the show. Everybody knows this.
All right. Well, is there anything you need to correct?
What did you guys say? Could you
All right, next story.
All right, bring on the next news story if Joe really doesn't have anything to say about
Oh,
No, I
PlayStation.
mean, listen, it's happened. Like, okay, real talk.
Grayson.
I'm saying, I'm trying to get out there in the ethos. It's happening, guys. It's gonna be weird at first. Trust me. Okay. I love, like, I think I said it on this week's pod, but like, shout out to like one of the Xbox guys out there that said, as an Xbox fan that went through the 5 stages of grief, I like how honest you were.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
It is.
So what?
this-
Hence
If it's
my
up to
title.
you, what game? What's the first?
Spider-Man.
First party
Spider-Man
PlayStation
2018.
you're bringing over, Joe.
I'm giving them. Listen, I'm not giving them. You gotta give them a taste. All right.
Spider-Man.
We're
Uncharted.
giving them Days Gone. All right.
That's actually a really good one.
Okay.
Days Gone is
good call.
great.
Loved that game. Yeah.
So my idea would be think of any studio that needs more time to develop whatever game that they're making.
Naughty Dog.
So like yeah, I mean like Naughty Dog, Bend, Insomniac,
and,
like
okay.
I mean, Ratchet and Clank come to mind. I bet they're a bit hesitant on Spider-Man, I'll be real. But I think other
That
games
Marvel's not.
Exactly. I think if
I bet
there's any
Marvel's
push,
like,
it's
yeah.
Marvel's like and they're like best we could do is a Nintendo Switch.
So could there be a universe
Yeah.
then where it be, let's say, not that this will ever happen, they announce the date for Wolverine release, and they say no, never.
No. I don't think that's staying dead.
Dang it.
But like truthfully, I don't think you're gonna get almost anything that's not live service. I don't think you're getting anything day and date. Like I think PlayStation, as
I
long
agree.
as like, is there any external factor out of it? Like Marvel it out of the equation. I think they're also terrific partners together, so maybe they would understand or work something out. But I think everything is first day PlayStation, year later PC, and then we could talk about the other platforms.
A year later.
But
You don't think that
Hey,
window's going to get smaller with the PC, Joe?
Yeah,
You
it's
still
gonna
think
be
it's going to be 12 months?
He's going through the stages of grief right now
I'm going
too,
through the
Jose.
stages
Let
of
him
grief.
let him process
I-
this.
They've been pretty. Again, I think if it's not a live service game, I don't see them yet. Don't be.
I'll take it.
I'm with Joe. Until I see it, I don't believe.
Oh, Joe's making more sense than you are, Dan. So
But like legit, like Ratchet and Clank, send that over to Nintendo. And listen, I was saying this on Xbox.
Yeah, I just heard you say this.
Okay, which is the fact that like we bring it through the Xbox lens a lot. Think about it through the Nintendo lens. This is a platform that a lot of people buy a ton of shit from. So like, why not just send some of those games over there where like you have people like Shuhei Yoshida talk about Nintendo as they cultivate gamers. Why not throw Spider-Man on there? And then by the time Spider-Man 3 comes out, maybe they're late in their teens. Maybe they think Nintendo's lame and they go and they buy a PlayStation. Like that's probably where their mind's at, is like, give everybody, listen, just like any good drug dealer. X-Bacon will know. He stopped so much crime back in the day.
I did.
And he's
taste
a
for
cricket
free.
cop. And so like, and you give him a taste and then people maybe go, this is nice.
Yep.
I would like more. Oh wait, I have to wait. And you'll have people that wait, or maybe there are some people that switch over. And I think that's PlayStation's hope. I think that's what they tell their investors, of whom are still stuck on the console number, but they're also trying to balance the MAU true focus, which is how many people can we get playing our games and playing our platform. The one thing that I wanted to say over there, I can say here, the canary in the coal mine is that
You were just on Crossfire and I missed it.
See,
No, I
I was listening on the way home.
I thought you were talking about Trophy because you did literally say the
Oh.
canary in the coal mine was them
He had to-
switching to
them
active.
saying,
monthly
hey,
active
here's the
users.
MAU. It's about MAUs. Herman Ho saying PC isn't our enemy, right? It's an extension of our publishing arm. Them
I
just
think I can
putting
hear your
out
kids.
Yes, same. They're distracting. Come on, learn how to hit them. Anyway, rule with fear, not with love. And then
Yeah, we've established that our community is not gonna do any mandatory reporting. So
That's see, go on, put it on cam. You won't. But then like them playing so nice with PC and acting like it's the little brother of like the true ecosystem that is PlayStation. And see, look, I got Luke addicted. Dumb idiot.
What time did you get on Crossfire?
But yeah, that's what he's looking. He's even listening to that.
I listened on the way home. I didn't hear you. I heard nib.
It's
heard lots of
I
nib.
think you two would get along.
Oh.
But at the end of the day, I truly think that the way they're even talking and bringing updates to like the DualSense, where you're getting to connect your DualSense to multiple places, whether that's mobile, PC, it's like they're also warming up their own version of their own marketplace that's on everything. So it's there. They've been telling you it. They've been littering the path with breadcrumbs. You just kind of have to open your eyes to it. So for now, never say never about anything. No day and dates, older games that, let's truth be told, no one's touching the Uncharted collection at this very point in time.
Or Horizon.
Well, you said no day and dates. Well, what about Lego Horizon?
That was day and date on.
So when
I
I
say
say
Nintendo possibility.
Goalposts?
Yeah, put like asterisks on day and date. Okay. If it makes sense, because that's a really good point. But also, nobody bought Lego Horizon.
I know.
I hear it's terrible.
So it is legitimately awful.
These guys don't beep. Nice.
He's always had his own beat.
Yeah, they've always had. They were ahead of the game.
I think. Listen, when they're looking at this very point in time, they're exploring, and that's true. They're exploring. That's the fact. Will it go further? It depends on how well these games sell. If they don't sell great, they don't perform well, then they're going to be, and they actually do see people go, oh, I don't like this, and maybe do whatever the fuck they're going to do because they're stupid. Sorry, I cussed. But like, then maybe they'll pull back a little late. But until then,
The problem, Joe,
This
is
is
they're
going
sending
force.
the best game first to Xbox. Helldivers.
and I think that's like one of the. It's like
That's
think people
going to be the
forget.
litmus test, and they're sending
Right.
the best game that will be supported on
And if
Xbox.
I'm Xbox, I'm treating that game as if it was my game I was launching.
Homepage,
I'm
big
I'm-
ad, yes.
Exactly. I'm like, oh my god, you look so beautiful, and then you turn to your friends and look like shit. And like all the like fake compliments you would give. But yeah, like Helldivers 2 is one of their biggest games ever. It's one thing that people are not getting. It's like they're bringing one of their most popular games over to the platform. Just because it's not in the console wars zeitgeist doesn't mean that 13 million units in a single month, and you would have to assume a few million more after that is nothing to scoff at. And I bet someone in that boardroom was just like, 13 million?
yeah,
Mostly
I'll
on
take a
PC?
share of that. Thank you.
Exactly. And
There's
it's
no
like,
way.
didn't hurt-
There's no way there weren't some investors that could care less
right.
about all the wars. Were like, wait, money? Yeah, sign me up.
100%. So that's where we're at. That's where it's happening, not in the ways that the social media hyperbole is throwing out there. Not full slate, but you're going to get some stuff. And yeah, the next 5 to 10 years are going to be very weird. But I would assume if I was PlayStation, you have anywhere between like 1 to 4 games that you probably have, Helldivers included, that you might throw out there and see if it sticks on a Nintendo Switch or a Xbox or whatever makes sense. Bring Astro to the Switch too. Come on, please do it.
We can all agree that King David will be insufferable when the first Sony game ends up on Xbox.
And I'll be there
Listen,
eating
man.
popcorn.
Listen.
Insufferable.
He's 98% of the
My man
He's
will
right
be
98% of the
insufferable.
time. Only
Listen,
wrong 2%.
96. Okay. King David's nothing. He's never been anything but nice to me. And he's
He's
Oh, I'm all about
hilarious.
it. I want that Twitter war. He will be insufferable, and y'all will be sweating.
All right.
Let's move to this other Sony topic.
No. We're done with talking about Sony. I'm done talking about this. We've been talking about.
No, we're not going to talk about Xbox dominating their sales charts.
You have to talk about that.
Microsoft.
I know. Gotta
I'm the
talk
fact
about
checker. I'm the fact checker. Come on.
There are 6 out of the 10.
Let's talk about the facts here, dude.
Yeah, Dan.
Stop shying away from
All
it.
You want to talk about Battlefield that
News
much?
story number 2.
I I want.
Surface revenue. What?
Xbox dominates PS5 sales. We already knew this. I feel like this isn't news.
We
Why are
have-
talking about this. Go
this
ahead,
is-
Bacon. Take
this
it away.
is-
Go ahead.
I just real quick, folks. And I know Dan doesn't want to stay on this very long. Just a quick look at the sales through 4/6 to 7/5 of 2025. In first place, Forza Horizon 5.
Wait. Wasn't this a typo and was wrong? Didn't he correct it? Didn't
don't think
Piscatella
so.
correct it? Somebody, can I get someone in the chat to check on that?
Okay, I'll just read what I
That's why
have.
Joe was here.
Number 2 is the Oblivion remaster on PlayStation. Then we got MLB The Show, followed by Call of Duty, another Xbox property. 5th place is going to be Doom: The Dark Ages, another Xbox property. Number 6 is Indiana Jones and the Great. I'm noticing a trend here, guys. And then 7th is Minecraft, and it actually bumped up from 13 to 7th. I'm
That
not
is
sure
wild.
why. The movie
Let's be weird. Listen,
is it the movie?
it's been
It's
out
probably
for
the movie.
like a year.
Probably.
Bacon.
Has it? I don't think it's been a year.
The point that Bacon is trying to make is 6 out of the top 10 games sold for this quarter were all published by Xbox and owned by Xbox.
And
Let
Saudi
me
and
say, I've said it
Mandela.
before, I've said it again. PlayStation has no games.
And
They
then
only brag about playing Xbox games, like Diego said.
the investor
They always
call,
wanted the games, just not the
Microsoft
Xbox
investor.
console.
The Microsoft investor call, Satya did confirm they're the number 1 publisher on both platforms.
Xbox and
at this
PlayStation.
time.
Who cares if they're number 1 on Xbox? PlayStation
and-
isn't number 1 on PlayStation.
And for the Game Pass isn't sustainable crowd, it made $5
It's
billion.
not.
It made $5 billion.
Sustainable, right, Joe? It's sustainable.
$5 billion. So that's it. I mean, anybody, you guys got anything to add?
Yeah, anybody want to add to this? Bubble Boy or
don't.
Jose, do you have anything?
I mean, it's pretty
How much
clear.
money did it lose though? That's
I
not what they
don't-
tell you.
I
Yeah.
don't think
It's
it
just
did.
revenue. That's not profit.
Based. Yep, based.
It's revenue. It's not profit.
I'll tell you where my
And I'm
my
here to tell you, I
Microsoft
don't know
stock
exactly
is,
what
but it's
revenue and
ridiculous.
profit mean in terms of like
Me
they made
either.
this much money. But then you're telling me that it's not true. You know,
I'll
it's
tell
like,
you
what
after this investor call, my investments in Microsoft went up $55 a share.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
How many
Bacon.
people had to lose their job to
Disclaimer.
make that happen?
Disclaimer.
It was a big-
Ex
it was a big
Bacon
rise.
Gaming.
A lot,
He
Joe.
is a Microsoft shareholder. Disclaimer.
Sony.
And a
And
PlayStation.
Nvidia.
And Sony.
I own 25 shares. of
Nissa
Sony.
said Game Pass revenue is 16% profit, if I remember correctly, from Xbox. Is that a lot, Jose? 16? Is that good?
I mean, profit
You're
is
Mr.
good.
Yeah,
Like
any
bottom line is profit
yeah.
is good. Doesn't matter if it's 1% or 10%. Obviously, 10% is
And
better,
we're
but
talking percentages of billions of dollars.
maybe
Yeah.
trillions even. Like,
I'm-
But
it's a lot
like
of
Joe
money.
Count
said,
me in.
what do they count as profit? You know, what's the true definition there?
Yeah,
and
it's
Frank
Joe.
Conductor said Doom the Dark Ages beating out Death Stranding 2. This is like Death Stranding was out for like days. Okay,
4
Frank
days.
Conductor. So
yeah,
let's
this has
go.
that doesn't
Let's slow
include that
down.
yet.
How many of
Even
these
though I
games
don't see
have you
Death
played on
Stranding,
your
so-
platform, Joe?
How many? What?
Of these Xbox games have you played on your platform?
Well, I'll tell you the one that I'll be playing tomorrow.
You son of a tomorrow.
What's
Oh,
that?
ground? No.
Maybe it's grounded. Maybe I just said that. Maybe it's grounded.
No, Ground is not out on PlayStation.
Listen.
Yeah,
no,
it's an early access. You guys don't have
Yeah.
early access.
you
Y'all need to fix that.
know.
Early
Well,
access.
we do sometimes when it's like a certain partner. We do need to fix it.
When? When was the
Oh,
last?
I know what
Like,
he's
we're-
playing tomorrow. No
Yeah.
way they give you that game that early.
What, Halo?
No,
Yeah.
years.
Gears. No way.
way they
What?
give you
That-
that.
No,
that-
they gave me Halo, and I said, okay. And they like, do you want to be the Master Chief? And
Is
I
it
said,
the Unreal 5 remake of one?
Joe was like, "Do I have to show my butt?" He's like,
I was
"I'm
just
in."
gonna say, yeah,
Like-
I got the cheeks to
they're
prove
like,
it.
I know,
Joe, you need to
one
bump up
cheek,
your
they
volume
said-
by 10%, Logan said.
They said whole ass, and I said I'm on board. And then they said
You're like, how
10%,
much?
I'm
You're like,
there.
no, dude, you don't understand. I'll be
All right,
paying you.
Dan, move on
but
to your
whole
next
ass.
topic.
All right. This isn't news to me.
Like genuinely, like to me, it's like who gives a shit? Like they own like a
Jose.
third of this industry. Of course, you got to be on the chart. Like, you kidding me?
I mean, 6
Sorry,
out of
I
10.
can't say
That's,
shit.
out of-
you know what? That's a Matt
6 out of 10 is
Kennedy's
a
take
lot.
right there. Well, shouldn't they be at the top of the charts? They
Yeah,
own
shouldn't they
everything.
be?
Matt.
I mean, 1 or 2, but 6 is a lot. 6 out
So
of 10.
I'm Ken 10
So whatever.
unbased permaban
It's a
comment.
milk
right there.
toast take.
They should be. They own half the
Should.
industry.
They have Call of Duty. They
I mean, it
put
would
out
be weird if they
Doom.
didn't, though.
It would be. That'd be a bad
It would
sign.
be
But that's
weird.
not the same.
No, you're right.
Hey,
Anyway, let's move on to news story number 3. I'm sick of talking PlayStation for once. Good God. Usually I'm Sony Pony number 1 here, but I can't take it anymore.
Not
Three
usually.
minutes.
Oh, no.
Always.
Here we go.
so
The suckers have already pre-ordered.
Mm-hmm.
Battlefield 6 multiplayer reveal was finally
So good.
shown today.
You're
We
gonna
got-
bury the lead? We're starting with that one.
What's the lead?
Bury the lead.
The
What are you
lead is Battlefield 6 skins will fit the universe.
That's better.
for now. They said that same
Says
thing. Guys, they said
producer.
the same
They did
thing
say that with Call of
with
Duty.
2042, and they got a little crazy
A
too. I'm just
grounded
warning you now.
approach to skins.
Here, let me finish. All right, all of my friends here, my I guess coworkers in the
Poo Poo
field,
Dan. Here he comes.
other fellow podcasters are all super hyped about Battlefield 6. You guys, it's like they just forgot
I didn't
Battle
forget.
2042, and it's
You're the
insanely
biggest Battlefield fan here.
exactly. Let me finish. Okay.
He's been diced.
I've been diced so many times. Let's go back in time. Let's go back to Battlefield Bad Company 2, the last great Battlefield that
Oh,
launched.
stop
Let
it.
me finish.
4 was the last
that
great.
launched and was a proper game with support for many, many years. And let me just say that Chance just said I'm the biggest Battlefield fan. He's right. My number 1 multiplayer game of all time, I thought about this on the drive home. Battlefield Bad Company 2. It's without a doubt better than any Halo game, better than any Call of Duty, anything I've played. Battlefield Bad Company 2 is my favorite. And then what happened after that? You get BF3. Remember that
That's
crappy launch?
No.
It was
Broken.
rough, but it wasn't that bad.
It was bad. Let's not forget it, but a good game overall.
Great.
And then, oh
Great
my
One of the best
God.
shooters ever made.
Then let's
Incredible
just
game
go to
overall.
2013, Battlefield 4, and that broken mess of a game
For like 2
for
weeks.
months.
It was not.
Chance.
What the
For
hell?
Remember what we had to do? We literally had to
Yeah.
back out.
Yep.
That's how we started DBQO. Joe, do you know what a DBQO is?
Is this me on on my podcast when I'm
Yes.
just railroading everybody?
Yes,
Okay.
Joe. A DBQO for our listeners who don't know is called a dashboard quit out.
Okay.
On Xbox One, we had to dashboard and quit out of the game.
Okay. And
Originated with Battlefield
it
4
was
because it was broken.
it was fixed by today's standards, I would say, fairly quickly. 2042 took like 3.5 years to get back.
That's not true. No. Then after that, what was the game after that? Was it BF1? A return to glory, some would say, as far as a working, functioning game. Some people really love that time period. I didn't like it. I'm just gonna be honest. I felt I never got into BF1. Then BF5 came out.
Jose, can
That's
you do me a favor?
completely mid.
Can you
Will you
mute his
mute
mic?
Daniel?
Yeah.
And then we
Can,
go.
actually. I could do it actually.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
There we go.
He's forgetting one major thing. We love you, Dan. He's with excitement that other people get to talk on this podcast of 5. Here's the thing. He's forgetting that Vince Zampella, the man that gave us Titanfall, the man that gave us Call of Duty, who gave us Medal of Honor. This man is leading DICE now. This man's leading this game. Okay? In Vince we trust.
It's fair.
All right, it's 2025. Things are bleak. All
And
right,
you
I
know
saw the
Dan should
ballroom of
appreciate
gold.
that. He just
Yeah.
replayed Titanfall 2.
Come on.
You
Dan,
me. Let me get in on this. No, because that's exactly what Eric said. He's like, oh, Vince Zampella, he doesn't miss.
Hey,
You're right,
Jose,
he
can you
doesn't
mute his
miss.
mic again.
He doesn't miss.
Just mute his mic. Thank you. Lower your voice, okay? You get to talk when it's at an acceptable tone. This is how you do it, Jose. I learned from the best.
You could narrate Freight's story, because Freight's story is one of 1,000 others that exist. That is what makes Battlefield so great. And Daniel, are you forgetting the thousands of hours? That we spent?
in Battlefield. Only in Battlefield.
Where is this coming from?
Yes, that's
Joe.
true. But let me get back to Vince Zampella. He hasn't missed, but we are totally dismissing. Oh, but this isn't DICE anymore. It's Battlefield Studios. Who's leading the development on this game?
It's Halo
Multiplayer.
Studios now. It's,
DICE
Hey,
is.
Zampella.
It is 4
Joe.
studios. It is
Yeah.
still
And
DICE,
don't you
you
think
guys.
they've learned their lesson?
Dan is still angry because he paid for the big boy version of 2042.
And I've gotten diced over and over
You got
again.
diced
Battlefield
on
3,
that one.
Battlefield 4,
I'll
Battlefield
give you it.
5, Battlefield
2042
2042.
Battlefield 3 and
Diced.
4, you did not get diced on.
Chance,
Stop
you
it.
must have the worst memory when it comes to how those games launched.
No, I remember that they did not launch well. I also remembered that we put
No.
400
Not well
hours
isn't
into
good
that.
enough. They were broken as shit.
Okay,
And
for
we
a
still
couple-
played the shit out
That
of
doesn't,
them.
but that doesn't mean that that's acceptable.
Dan, did you get your money's worth on any of those titles?
Oh, God,
All of
yes.
them.
Let me
Okay.
also. Wait. Raise your hand. Who in here actually played Battlefield 6 in the Battlefield Labs? Raise your hand.
Okay,
I don't
That's
know-
right.
I don't
audio
think any of
listeners,
us
there's
did.
only one person raising their
Tried.
hands. Their hand.
Tried.
This guy.
Is Danny
Okay.
DeWally about to break an NDA? We're about to find out.
God
wasn't
dang it.
5 minutes ago.
Can I talk about it or not, Joe? I don't even know anymore.
you
Some
can.
people say I
No,
can.
you
Some people
tell
can.
me.
I think you can because it's all over.
Dude,
I'm not
so-
going to break it, but all I'm going to say is I'm going to wait. Everybody should wait until they play the beta extensively, please, and wait till the reviews and wait to see how it launches.
That's fair.
This should be
It doesn't
unsaid
mean you
for
need to
every
crap all
game,
over 3 and 4.
but I
right?
am not going to break like all of you simp fanboys, you, Bacon, and Eric, and Ains, and Joe. I see you in the chats going
But
crazy for this.
why can't I want this? Why can't I be hopeful about this?
Because,
I have
That's
been
the
because we
point.
were here. We were just here with 2042. We do this every year.
There's
I'm trying
always
to
hope.
save you.
Dude, not every year. It's
I'm
been
the
years.
good guy.
now.
I wasn't there with 2042. I played at the
beta
very
and it was
beginning.
Frank
terrible.
I
Connector's
played
already
those
pre-ordered
betas.
it. He's already
And I
got this
remember-
stuff.
I remember running for a while, and then I was running for a little bit longer.
Fun fact about Battlefield 2042.
It's
They
a good
gave
game
me
now.
a code, and I was able to play it for a match. And then I was like, "Oh, this is really rough." Whatever. I ended it for the night, and then I tried to play it again the next day, and it wouldn't recognize the code. They tried to give me another
Sounds
one.
about right.
It didn't work.
Sound,
Yeah.
you
And
got
I'm like,
diced.
well,
Exactly.
I got diced. But here's the thing. I
Wait,
think the
no.
company that has spent over $400 million on this thing, right? Presumably. That's not true. But when Colin's like, they spent $500 million.
No. I said
on
that's not true to
Concord,
Logan's
Oh,
comment.
okay. I was going to say.
I like how
The
you threw
Butter
that to
Toast
Colin.
Concord game, but
No.
I think the amount of money that they put into it is a huge risk in itself. I think they understand the gravity of this launch and how it is do or die. And my dog is crying. I don't know what she's doing. So I'm going
Sorry.
to check on her.
I was laughing at Luke.
Yeah, no, to me, I think they understand the gravity. What's he say? Question for the podcast. This comes from Luke Snore over at the Xbox Expansion Pass. Let's see. Question for the pod. Can you return a pre-order? Asking for a friend who is often sleeveless. That's a great question. I'll ask your mother. She's in the next room. Be right back.
Hey, do we know how much the ultimate,
Joe, wait. While Joe
He said
takes a break.
sleeveless, not topless.
do we know how much the big boy version of this one's going to be?
No,
I
they
wanna
don't know. And by the way, why do we have a date? Why don't we have a date on this?
We do.
What's up with that?
It's October 10th.
No,
October
that's
10th.
rumored though.
No.
That wasn't an
They have
Anyway,
not announced a date.
I only
Another
asked
red
that-
flag. Let me go back to a
I
comment
only
that I
asked
have
that
a.
because for 119 you can get EA Play Pro for a year and get every game and all the DLCs, map packs, and everything. So why wouldn't you just do EA Play Pro for a year?
I'm
Because
curious
not
about the
everybody wants a subscription service. Frank
Yeah, I
Connector said,
don't-
"I think Dan forgets almost every multiplayer game launches.
True.
No,
Yes.
tell me the last time Call of Duty had a launch as bad as Battlefield.
I don't know.
Never, not once has it ever happened.
Definitely 7, Logan. 70.
Did Halo Infinite launch as bad as Battlefield? Nope.
As bad as? No. Perfectly? Also no.
Pretty smoothly, as far as I remember, Halo Infinite. That's the problem, Franketer. No, you're wrong. Battlefield has consistently launched broken. Other bigger games have not. Tell me a Call of Duty that launched anywhere near Battlefield. Go ahead, Jose.
Dan, I agree with you. And
Thank you.
full disclosure of like they started real bad, the Battlefields. I still maintain more with Chance that it didn't stay that way for that long.
Right.
But I do remember like significant Battlefield 4 where like I'm stuck in the ground, in 2042 where like jets were like disappearing. Like I do remember that. However, I am also firmly in the camp of Chance of like I love Battlefield and I want this to be great. And I understand your hesitation. I really, truly do. But I also agree. I think Logan made one of the best points right now. And it's one of the things that I think we really have to keep an eye on. And it's to what you're saying too. We need to see more, right? Because I think really the biggest issue with Battlefield is not necessarily the game, it's the quantity of users, right? Like when you do betas, when you do alphas, when you do behind score tests, you're talking about small groups of people, like even up to like 1,000 people. That's not really that much considering like servers. But then when they launch, it jumps to hundreds maybe of millions of people. That's just like scaling that you can't anticipate until it's live. And so I think it's cool that they were giving out a lot of codes to people today. Clearly, like it was all over Twitch. I think I still have a Twitch stream going on my phone back there, hoping I get a drop to get into the beta early next week. But like, I think it's cool that they're doing betas early because they didn't really do a ton of that. Like they didn't do multiple betas before.
Yeah, they're
they
handling it much better. I'll give you that, Jose. You're right.
So I think that we can be hopeful, but I think we need a couple more details as well. Like I want to know what the collector's edition is going to be. Not because I'm buying it necessarily, but I'm curious. This could be one that would be worth it, right? Like because again, it's a franchise I love. And again, the pre-order for like the skin that you get, that's fine. Like I'm not really, that doesn't appeal to me necessarily, but it is a game that right now, as of today, after seeing all these trailers, because they were hype. Like that is one thing you cannot argue against. They were amazing trailers. That it just excited. I also really appreciate, and then I'll pass the mic here. I really appreciate in the other things they said, we listened to our fans. We heard that you said you want the classes back. We're giving you the classes back. Like I like that they weren't like, well, no, we're going to try a new class system. Like they were just like straight up, we heard you, we're giving it back to you. And like just that, I think in and of itself speaks volumes to what they have clearly learned from 4 and 5 and 1 and 2042. So, I'm hyped, man. I can't wait to jump back in. The one thing we haven't heard, or at least I haven't seen, is how big can your squad be? Like, again, if I can get a game with 8 of us in there, that is literally my dream wish list right there. Because they even showed, like, on the tanks, you can, like, hitch on the tanks so more people can ride into the battle on this outside and stuff. Super, super cool, man. So those are my thoughts.
Did you see what they said about the medics? In this
Did they drag
here,
people off
Jose?
the field?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, kinesthetic combat system that changes how movement and gunplay interact with each other.
Steve
Almost
said
looks
just
like
the
Omni
new
movement. There's a lot
drag
of
and revive mechanic for medics. I
So-
mean, that's got Jose written all over it.
So when I was in the labs, that happened to me one time, and I was like, "What is going on?" Because I didn't know, and like, so I started to get dragged away, and the guy pulled me around the corner and revived.
Hell
me.
yeah.
Very cool. I never did it because I said in our chat, I didn't know there was a button to do it. I think you just hold revive and pull, but I did want to say I have early access. I don't have to watch Twitch because I
didn't do it
signed up
because
for
he's not
Battlefield
team
Labs
player.
before. So
I also
player.
I'm already.
also like
Joe,
the-
did you
the-
want to close out on
The
this?
somersault was cool
Yeah.
too.
Wait, that's one more thing. Sorry, the somersault. When are they going to patch that out? As soon as possible, right? I feel like people are going to complain about the flip when you jump off high.
Why? That's like realistic, dude. That like if you're doing a
It's a
barrel
little
roll,
annoying.
then don't barrel roll. Like as simple as that, bud. Like don't barrel roll.
Go ahead, Joe.
Anyway,
close
Joe,
it
go
out.
ahead.
You know, I just want to just reiterate, he didn't revive his teammate because he's not a team player.
Oh,
I've played Call of Duty with him, and I can tell you this,
Fair.
folks.
We were good
He's-
teams together.
He's not great. He runs off on his own. He yells at you. No surprise, you listen to the show, and he's just like he's just so mean about it. Well, you guys should be following me. Well, you guys should be this. Oh, and I'm like, dude, you're too fast. You're looting too fast. This is why PC players are great. I'm like, no, you have ADHD. You got to get back to us. You're not.
He couldn't keep
listening.
up with my skill level in Warzone.
No,
Yeah,
That's
you,
what he's saying.
you didn't have Riddlin that day, and we couldn't get you back to Earth with the squad.
Dan's been yelling at people who aren't PTFOing
Yeah.
since before
Oh.
most gamers were alive.
to see no, but in all the seriousness,
Sorry, I like to
this-
win, and you play to win the game
Well,
and do the
you,
objective.
You died first. Anyway, so I will say the return to form, the return to basics, even when they describe the game, they go, we are describing Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4. And if you're a real fan of the series, unlike Dan, you'll understand that 3 and 4 are the peak. Battle
Preach,
Company I
brother.
add in there too. And so
Preach.
they are wanting to give you the nostalgia of 3 and 4, so they're speaking to us, our generation. The whole thing of like, listen, I'll buy it for the moment. Hey, listen, we're not going to see the Dudley twins or whatever in this game as skins. No, they're going to be like actual soldiers, because it is getting ridiculous where I'm fighting, Goku Super Saiyan 4 in Call of Duty. Like, it's just, in Vince we trust. Vince 2024, Vince 2025, Vince 2026. In Vince we trust.
I really hope they deliver. Go ahead, Bacon.
So you thought that the date was rumored. Steam page has it as October 10th. And then the surprising thing here is actually the base version is only $70, not 80, which we all feared it was going to 80. And the Phantom Edition is 100. And that comes with the battle pass and everything. So for an extra
But
$20,
they're cognizant of that. They're not risking it.
Right?
I would, yeah.
So we didn't get diced because they kept the $70 price tag.
Yeah.
All right, guys,
like
let's get into Joe, do you mind if we do a news segment sponsored by Mamitas?
We're not skipping the last news article.
We're gonna tie that into best food, Jose, or Chance.
What's Mamitas?
It's like a mixed cocktail drink, like a White Claw.
Oh,
Come on, aren't you Puerto Rican?
My mom's an
Mamitas.
alcoholic. Chance, you just brought up a very
Oh no! Well, sorry about that. Last week, let's go to shout outs here, Jose. I wanted the
Oh, sorry.
last week episode, Mariano Pampa said, Bacon and Wally's take on the Outer Worlds 2 price is wild.
Thank you.
Who cares if they go back and forth on the price as long as we, the consumers, save money? In the end, if more people buy the game at $70, that's all that matters to them. Come on, guys. The regular Joe won't know it went from $80 to $70. All they'll see is 70. Also, Jose and Bacon, if you're looking for anyone to play Grounded, hit me up, you guys.
I've talked to Pomps, and he sounds nothing like that.
And are you really going to argue with Pomps on this one?
No, Pomps. I am going to argue with Pomps. Pomps, I'm not arguing about the price being cheaper. Of course, that's a great deal. Of course, that's a win for us. I'm arguing about Xbox's pathetic backtracking and backbone and their horrible marketing, or not marketing, their horrible communication as always. Just don't say anything. Don't be stupid. Don't say it's going to be all 80s and then backtrack on it. Thank you, Bacon. You agree with me? That's what we're arguing. It's not about
That's the only thing we agree on.
Yes. Also, shout out to Frey Conductor on our short about what should Xbox do next. Let Obsidian and Playground Games be your leaders in what comes next. Maybe have other studio executives come in and see how they do things so they can take notes. Based FRA Conductor, as Joe would say. And shout out to guys. I was watching some of our old videos.
Do any people get to talk after you make?
You want to talk about these comments? Sure, go ahead. Go ahead.
Cool,
you just got to jump in. It's just a conversation.
We like to
Just
raise
jump
our
in.
hands in this one.
Yeah, this guy, Jesus Christ. No, I think Outer Worlds, them changing the price. First off, them thinking $80 for that game was going to hit. Wild thought.
I don't think Sony thinking 40 for Concord would hit.
Right. It's really dumb. It's really where you already have a landscape that's so stacked for a first-person shooter. No, I know a different genre, but still, like gun on screen, Borderlands, gun on screen, Battlefield, gun on screen, all these games, gun on screen. $40, I'm sorry, $80, that's wild. I don't think that's the game that can do it. I truthfully, in my heart of hearts, don't think there's any Xbox game I would pay $80 for.
But you'll pay $80 for Mario Kart World.
Right. I would not know. I like Indiana Jones an awful bit. Thought it was great, but no, not $80. I mean, Mario Kart World is an IP that gets to. Yeah. Yes.
But is the value really there at $80?
No, I view it differently as a consumer. I go, oh yeah, no, this is great, but this is also $80. Like I view it differently for sure, but they get away with it because it's Mario Kart and they know it. That's why they're not putting Donkey Kong Bonanza at 80.
It's a great Mario game.
Kart, yeah. Oh, dude, Bonanza's incredible.
Forza Horizon 6, I'd pay 80.
Yeah,
they could probably
Forza
charge
Horizon.
100. And
That's
I'd be
a good
like,
one.
I guess,
you PlayStation fanboys will be buying that at 80.
Yeah, because I like those games a whole lot, and I run a podcast about PlayStation. But like, truthfully, like I wouldn't. Outer Worlds 2, if this was at $80, I would be holding off. Now that it's back to 70, I'm back on board. You can talk to me.
But what about the argument? Okay, it's so expensive. It's $80. I'll just get Game Pass. Like, isn't that a part of it too?
Well, obviously it's not because they changed the price down to 70.
Again,
that's 4 months of Game
Pass. Back to Xbox's poor communication.
Right, they're really bad at it. They talk too much.
Yes.
They talk way too much.
Shut up. All right. Anybody? I was saying
Insubordinate
that
churlish.
and churlish.
not what I meant. But funny, but
Okay.
Shut the up, Gary.
Going on to our last shout out here, and I was looking at I was trying to say that I'd watch some of our super early episodes. Big Box has been there from the beginning, you guys.
Oh yeah, yeah, and I'm glad he brought it back to reality this
Chance. Big Box 1431 wrote in.
I'm a man. I'm 40.
Nerd Chat. What month will Arc Raiders surpass Battlefield 6 in concurrent players? October 2025? November 2025? High stakes and long form progression versus low stakes and no progression. What a matchup. Let the live service fanboy wars commence. Sincerely, Big Box. Jose, let's hear from you. Who do you think is going to win the live service fanboy between Battlefield 6 and Arc Raiders?
I mean, here's what I'd say. I mean, first of all, it's great to see you, Big Box. Thank you, buddy.
Love you.
I think I really enjoyed Arc Raiders. Like, I really did. Like, I had a great time playing with Bacon that one night. It's definitely a game I'd love to play with you guys a little bit. But I will tell you, my biggest concern was not the story or progression. I think they're actually going to do a pretty good job with that. It was the map. It was the fact that it was the same map, even though we were jumping into different parts of it. Like, I understand that. I was just like, man, I feel like I want a little bit more. And to be fair, that probably is on their map. Like, I mean, sorry, that's a pun. It's on their radar for Embark to work on. But I will say, after listening to this stuff about Battlefield today, they're launching with 9 maps and multiple modes and already thinking about their battle pass and stuff. So like, I'm not saying Arc Raiders will never beat Battlefield. There's a very real possibility that if like Arc Raiders comes out, do we have a release date yet? Sorry, I don't know off the top of my head.
Let me see.
For Arc Raiders, I think it was like end of September, and Battlefield.
I thought it was October as well.
Oh, maybe you're right. Yeah, it might be the end of October.
So anyway, let's just pretend for the sake of right now that it's like mid-October, right? So if we get Battlefield the 10th, right, everybody gets on, everybody plays it, and having a great time, but it's out for a couple weeks, and then Arc Raiders comes out, it is very possible that you'll see a spike that will outsell Battlefield because they are different games, right? Not everybody loves Battlefield, and again, not everybody loves Arc Raiders. But I do think, I'm sorry, Big Bucks, I really do think long-term Battlefield is just, it's too hard to compete with. I mean, like even 2042, which I know it had a lot of issues, and even at the end it had issues to some degree, it was still going strong. Like Dan and I jumped in years later on a whim and still got into games quickly and had a great time quickly. Like I haven't seen enough of the plan from Embark yet to have that faith yet in Arc Raiders. Again, I'm not saying it's not there or possible. I just haven't seen more. Like I think Battlefield showed more in these 3 previews than I saw in the actual preview event from Arc Raiders. And I could be wrong, but that's my opinion. Joe?
Arc Raiders, is it going to be free to play or is it going to cost money?
I thought it was a low
Free to play, right?
I thought it was a low entry,
Can
like
we
a
get someone
20
to
or
check in
40.
there?
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking 40 because all it says is add to wish list. So I don't know. If it's free to play, then Arc Raiders. If
Really?
it's pay, yeah. If
$40.
it's paid,
Arc Raiders is
$40,
40.
Yeah, I would say Gemini says no, it will not be free to play.
It depends on whose rollout's better. Truthfully, I think I'd give the edge to Battlefield only because of the marketing spend on it. Truthfully,
And the IP too, right? Like
Yeah.
it's an established IP.
established IP, fan base that is devoted, and not just that, but like again, they're harkening on nostalgia of when the series was at its peak. So depending on how these betas do, word of mouth travel, I would lean on Battlefield, but I wouldn't be offended if you said Arc Raiders either, because it seems like that also is a bit of a phenomenon. Because I'll check the concurrence, but like I think it was at like 40 or 80,000 in its beta.
Did you play it, Joe?
No, I didn't get a chance. I got the code, but I did not get a chance to, unfortunately. Would love to.
All right. Let's.
I mean, Arc Raiders was good. It was just not. I mean, compared to Battlefield, I don't think it's going to hold a candle. I mean, I think they should get out of that month or get out of that time frame, because then they'll be competing against Call of Duty the month after. So,
well, and I think that's also the very, whether it was intentional or not, I think that's what's poised to make Battlefield do really well, is that they are really positioning this to be very different from COD. Even though they're both mobile sim games and first person shooters, they're not, at least that I've seen so far, they're not poking fun at COD. They're not saying like that sucks and we're better. It's none of that. It's just saying like, look, this is a true, like realistic, massive war shooter, which is just not what COD is right now. And again, I'm not hating on COD. We played COD this weekend. We had a lot of fun. It's they're positioning it a different place, and it will come out before COD, right? So while people have been playing COD now for a couple of years, and for some people it may feel a little stale, this is a nice, refreshing pace to pick up into that war sim world. So sorry, Big Box, I don't know if it's going to happen, man. If it did happen, I guess October when ARC launches potentially, but I don't think it's going to happen, man.
Joe,
21,000,
would you pay $80 for a Gears of War DualSense?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
You didn't even have to think about that.
Not really hard. No.
Guys, let's jump into what have we been playing and or watching.
Wait, can I just ask one question?
Yes.
How do you guys feel about gambling?
Love it.
Okay. Not like, okay. Would you
What are we
put money
gambling
down?
on? I'm in.
The over
20
and
bucks.
under, boys. Over and under. Right? Battlefield. Where do you think it's at the global sales, whatever? Where's it going to land? Do you think it's going to because no one's going to dethrone Call of Duty,
No.
right? So do you think this thing is going to be like number 2, number 3? Like, where do you
For
see?
the year, for the launch?
For the year.
It's so late in the year, though.
I mean,
No, it's not. It's going to be out before
October 10th,
Call of Duty.
right before Black
Call of
Friday.
Duty. A lot of people want a Call of Duty player on Game Pass too, like us. We didn't buy it.
It's true. Yeah, it's hard to compare that with Game Pass. Yeah.
Number
I'm
two,
Number
Sales.
6.
I'm not talking about Game Pass again. It doesn't
yeah,
even
yeah.
make money.
Number six.
I think it'll still be Call of Duty,
Okay,
and then I would give a sports game,
sports game.
college football maybe, behind
College football ain't on PC though.
COD and Madden. That's exactly what I just said, Freight Conductor. Wow.
What doesn't
Freight-
have to
Freight
be
and I-
to get all those numbers? Yeah, I'm putting it in at number 6.
I'm gonna put it number 3 to 4.
Okay, I like those odds.
4, maybe 4.
Yeah, I go 4.
And
I
I'm
know
not
what-
knocking it when I say 6.
Oh,
I still
so I would say top 5. If
not
it
very
launches well.
specific.
Ooh, wait, can I say if it gets good reviews and launches well?
Yes.
Oh, then yeah, top 5 for sure.
think- okay.
I'm gonna
Follow-up
say-
question:
3.
If it launches well, can it dethrone Expedition 33?
No way. No.
What do you
My
mean?
game of the year?
No. for
Yeah.
game
Yeah,
of the year.
easily. Yeah, easily.
It's
DS6
French.
would be
It's
not my.
pretentious. It's a story-based game. It's gonna win game of the year. We
You think
already
it's
know.
yeah? I think it's going to be a circle jerk game as well at the Game Awards. Yeah.
Ho ho! It made me cry. Ho ho! Baguette.
Oh, it's only 30 people in the developing team. They got
Oh, I smoking this jazz.
So what would it take then? What would it?
I like Happy Dan better than Negative Dan.
What would it take
they
to?
got Clive from Final Fantasy 16. They got Ben Starr. He's so
I want to see him
dreamy.
with his shirt off. Oh, I mean, we all do.
Oh, don't say that.
They
Joe,
got-
on this show.
They
or Dan
got
will take his
Daredevil
clothes off.
too. How do they do
Look
that?
at
He doesn't even
his
know about the
feet.
game.
Exactly.
Jesus, guys.
Sickos.
Expedition is
Not
great.
my game of the year. I'll say that.
Yes,
Hey,
it was.
Hey,
What
wait,
is-
wait,
what-
guys?
what is your game of the
Jose,
year?
It was.
Jose,
It
Jose,
was.
bring up the hot and juicy takes. Bring up the hot and juicy takes right here, guys. I stand with Jason Schreier. I had more fun with Avowed.
No, you didn't.
Oh,
Yeah, I did.
wow. Someone
I
get this
had way
guy
more
a
fun
chocolate.
and enjoyed Avowed way more. I said it. Jason, you were based.
I mean, I liked it, but wow.
Let's move on to what have we been playing and or watching. Let me go very quick because I don't have much to add this week. We are in Walking Dead season 3. Just finished episode 3 last night. Been streaming every night. Great time. I've had a few people from the chat show up. It's been a good time. I'm not gonna lie. I actually kind of forgot this season. Clem is such a badass, you guys. Clementine. Give me Clementine and Lee over Joel and Ellie any day. There's another hot take for you. Clementine, supreme badass. Ellie, dethroned. It's not even close. Not even close. Bacon, have you been watching my streams? No, because you're not a
No.
good friend. So
I watch your
you don't
basketball
know
streams every
you
time,
don't know
bro.
how based Clementine is. She's incredible.
Don't you attack your only fan that's in all your basketball streams.
Dan has basketball
take that
streams.
back.
Only fan.
Speaking of basketball, guys, got 25 points last night, 6 or 7 threes. Huge win. We're the number 3 seed. We went from almost out of the playoffs, number 3 seed. We get a bye this week. We're going all the way, boys.
Those are
You play
Battlefield
Ray in
numbers.
that one still?
Yes, Ray is still playing, and it's been a blast.
Did you wear your
last-
glasses?
Are you like the lead of the like? Are you the forward? Like, are you the point?
I'm the
whatever?
point. I'm point guard.
think-
No, he's the mascot
I
on the
think-
side.
And you,
I'm
and
like
you live
a-
in
I'm like a-
Colorado.
And yeah,
He's a
Bacon,
ball
you're-
dominant guard. He
Joe, you
keeps
got to
the
remember
guard, but
he's playing. It's a
second tallest
6th grader
guy.
I'm
league.
absolutely.
They
a
only
guard.
allow
And then
fifth and
I'm
sixth
like
graders
Magic
in.
Johnson. I'm tall. I play the post, and I bring the ball up, and I run our offense.
So wait, no,
Absolutely.
You
you're,
heard it
you're
here
actually
first.
playing
He's
basketball?
Magic Johnson.
Yes.
Okay.
You can go
Actually,
watch some of my
Dan's-
streams. Daddy,
Dan's
do
He
a
you
very
want to
went
check
to,
them out?
He's a very
he
good
went to
basketball
sign up
player.
Grayson.
Thank you.
Grayson was like, actually, Dad, I'd rather play soccer. And he's like, yeah, but we already have this team. So
Yeah.
they've been letting Daniel play with these
Wait,
12 and 13-year-olds, and he's doing decent.
I'm allowed to say this joke. I'm Hispanic. Wait till like Colorado gets 5 Hispanic people in the state, and then one of them decides to play basketball. You whites are
Stop.
screwed.
There's a massive
Yeah, what are you
Hispanic
talking about?
population.
You've
here
never
in
been to
Colorado.
Colorado.
Yeah, there's a lot of us, Joe. I assure
Yeah,
you.
no, Joe, you're clearly never been to Colorado.
I mean, you're one of the 4.
The last thing, though, I did want to say very quickly, I started The Artful Escape. Have any of you guys played this?
Yeah, it's not good.
You didn't like it?
Sorry.
Probably too.
I mean, as far as a game, yes, there's not much going, but I thought I can't stop taking
as a game, yeah, it's
screenshots. The
terrible,
music,
but
Joe.
makes for
I
a great
think
coaster.
it's awesome. I think it's
You just go in one direction the entire game.
so what? You do the same thing in Inside and Limbo.
Yeah, those games are interesting.
There.
All right, never mind. I'll have more to say about The Artful Escape. I've been loving it. So, Jose, what about you? You haven't said anything. What have you been playing? Anything?
I have. So that the reason I didn't get to jump in with Matt last night, I'm sorry I missed you, Matt. Next time, buddy, I promise. I finally finished for my first playthrough of Ghost of Tsushima. And so I genuinely had a great time, dude. I will be very honest, because I told you I got to Iki Island. I didn't know that was DLC, and I like almost 100% at Iki Island. It actually was really cool where I played it in my story, because it brought a lot about obviously Jin's dad and stuff. But after that, because I was honestly, it's Captain Logan's fault, because I really enjoyed his review about Grounded so much that I was like, damn it, I want to go play Grounded. But I didn't want to just abandon Ghost of Tsushima, because there's some level of skill that my hands were now trained to, and I feel like if I left it, I would go away. So I was like, at this point, I pretty much golden pathed it. So I didn't really finish all the extended stories of all the characters, which I kind of want to do, but I don't know if I have any time recently. But overall, really awesome game. And like we've said a couple times, huge shout out to Nixus for the port to PC. I had 0 issues, like literally none. No crashes, no bugs, no weird artifacts. It just looked gorgeous, 4K. I was hitting like 80 to 90 frames with my 4070. Like it was a really awesome experience. A beautiful game, amazing story, amazing art. Like even at the very end, and no spoilers if you've never played it, there's some scenes with just a lot of foliage and like leaves and stuff. And it's one of the most beautiful games I've ever played. Like, I'm actually really excited to play Ghost of Yotei now. I know it'll be a while before it ports to PC, but that's okay. I have other stuff to play.
And Joe, because there's a great idea. Why not release Tsushima on Xbox when Yotei comes to PlayStation?
Yeah, that would be great.
Why not?
So that's what I've been playing, man. Really enjoyed it. Now that it's done, I definitely want to jump into. I downloaded Wuchang Fallen Feathers as well. That'll be kind of my single player game, and then my kids actually want to play Grounded, so it'll be great. I'll play that with them. And then movies. I didn't have a ton of movies or shows this week because again, just a lot of work this week. But I did start with my wife, Death of a Unicorn, which is on HBO with Paul Rudd and Jenna Ortega, like Wednesday. It is one of the most bizarre movies. We didn't finish. We got about halfway through, and my wife was falling asleep. She goes, "We got to pause it." It's just a weird ass story. I like it. I think, and I definitely want to see it through. But I understand why it didn't do well at the theaters. Like it's a horror comedy, which sounds so weird, and it is. But I'll let you know next week once we finish it. Other than that, man, just a lot of work, dude. School starts in like 2 weeks. We'll see Nell at work in like a week and a half. It's gonna be a lot. So.
Can I say something? Can I say something?
Please do.
Yeah, Jenna Ortega for a second. Respectfully. Because there's been like this whole controversy over Sydney Sweeney. Truly,
She's got great
I see
genes.
it.
She
She's got great genes. Whatever.
What's
I'm
the
t-
controversy
the
over
true
Sydney Sweeney?
You go look it
True
up.
controversy
isn't
about
anything.
this. The true controversy over Sydney Sweeney is they're trying to
She's got
make
great
her the Pedro Pascal for straight dudes, and she's not the Pedro Pascal for straight dudes.
Yeah,
she
there's a
doesn't
lot.
have the
I
riz.
see that.
They're forcing her down our throats.
Yeah.
Is she attractive?
Yes.
But everybody knows the dude equivalent of of Pedro is Dua Lipa. We would all
Really?
I can't argue that,
fight
Joe.
wars for her.
No.
Or Jenna
No,
Ortega.
go
One of the
look
two.
at my tagline.
What's your tagline?
He's talking about
de
Ana
Armas.
de Armas.
Oh my God, Mama Dearest.
Yeah.
Tell you something,
Yeah.
dude. Like
So-
there's so many more classy ladies. You know, not to say she doesn't have class, but she's also wearing a Canadian tuxedo, so kind of trash.
So
It's trash.
I also did see Happy Gilmore 2, by the way. That was great. I
Ah,
really did
good.
enjoy that.
Not
Ooh,
good.
Bacon did not like it.
What?
Jose loved it.
I didn't say I loved it. I
think
said I
liked
enjoyed it.
I loved it. Count me in
Okay.
of love. It was fantastically done. Is it my
Really?
turn? I'll go now.
Is it
I watched
better?
Happy-
Is it better than Zoolander 2?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Definitely better than Zoolander 2.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
It
was,
was-
bad.
Yeah.
Here's another thing you have to put in context for it. They could have phoned it in
Yes.
They did.
like nobody's business, and they did not.
My only complaint, Dan, without a spoiler, is that the event that they do, that's what I'll call it, was like wacky, which I did not love that part, Bacon. Everything
That
else,
was
though,
a big part of the movie.
yeah, but I don't know if they needed
Hold on,
to do
Bacon.
that.
Do you just not like it because you're like that's not?
No,
real
you know why he doesn't like it? Because Travis Kelsey's in it. That's why.
No,
I
I actually like
Travis
Travis
Kelce.
Kelsey
Get him
because
outta
he's on our side of things.
Well,
Get him out
and so I had no idea who the caddy was, and I remember when you got all those
Taylor
cups,
Swift's
Jose.
boyfriend, Joe.
Oh, right.
Oscar Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny. I
yeah.
had no idea who that was.
Yeah.
He was incredible.
Thanks, Diego.
He was so good. Gilmore 2. What did he say?
Don't worry about it. It was trash.
To
The
yeah.
only good thing about that was all the golfer cameos.
Yeah, give me Penelope Cruz over
See,
freaking.
And Bacon,
Lots.
the golfer camos did nothing for me because I didn't recognize a single one of those guys,
I know. I'd watch every single one of them.
other
every week.
than the old dudes that he was having dinner with. I recognize those
Daly?
golfers.
Oh,
Yeah,
those
all-
golfers. Oh, okay.
All the new ones, I was like, this could.
I thought they were
just as
Chance's
easily-
neighbors. Like, for
Yeah,
real.
Who's in
when
it,
they were
Bacon?
exactly
Was
when they
Bryson
when
DeChambeau in
Bryson's
there?
in it.
yeah when
Brooks
Lana was
Koepka's
like
in
Bad
Rory's
Bunny
in
was
it.
in it. I was like,
Rory.
oh, is he the
Oh.
guy on the golf
Yeah,
team
all
with
the
him?
top 5 golfers in the world are in it.
Yeah. And what does it say about your sport when literally each one of them looked like one of us on the podcast here in terms of body shape and physique?
I don't think you'd say that for Bryson. in
None of
real
them looked
life.
as good as Dan.
No, I know.
That's for
he
sure.
was Dan, so Bryson
Bryson's
Chambeau could
cut.
be Dan.
Yeah, Bryson's cut.
There was a little guy like
caddy.
me.
Rory's a little guy, but he's. pretty
There were a
good.
couple of thunder thighs on there. I'm just saying. Okay.
I'll be
All right.
Scotty
And-
Scheffler any day of the week.
I feel see.
All right.
But
Anyway, Chance, what have you been
so
playing? Back to the
playing,
games.
Far Cry Blood Dragon on the
Yes. How is it running for you? I heard there's issues on Steam.
It's not great. But it's okay because it's still so much fun. And so I'm like, this
Dude,
is
are you
great.
just laughing at every
The writing is
cutscene?
so funny. You know, all the breaking of the fourth wall when they're like, do you really need to learn how to jump? Okay, I guess we'll teach this idiot how to jump. Press A, dummy. And it's just like, oh, I love it. So that's a good way to wind down the day. And then I started Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which is like having just played Odyssey. I have more critiques than I thought I was going to have, and obviously the length and all that. And I think I'm like, I should check over here. I'm 6 or 7 hours in, and I haven't even left Norway yet.
Oh my God.
4 hours in, I guess, only, and I'm not even close to leaving
Nope.
Norway, which is it's just like foreshadowing, man,
Log.
you could have. Why did they have to go this direction? Is what I want to ask. And why did when they were sitting around their tables with all the guys wanting to make money and stuff? Why was this what won out?
Dude, and you know what's
And-
crazy, Chance, is I think that's like, isn't it the best selling Assassin's Creed game?
Well, it
or
might be
something
just because it's the most. It was at the
Ragnarok.
time the most
I gotta look that
recent,
up.
right? When those
COVID.
franchises just keep
Ragnar's
selling more and
a
more and more.
flop.
It was 2020 during COVID, so that probably had a lot to do with the sales. It's not a bad game. I really like this game. It will get so on my rubric. Every category can have one number 5, meaning that is by far the best. It is gonna get the best, I'm pretty sure, for the assassin's outfit and stuff, because the way you can change all the tattoos and the hairstyle and their clothes, it's awesome. It's gonna have a couple of 5s. It's also gonna have some 1s that are just like, this is terrible. Why did they choose this?
Chance, the best selling Assassin's Creed game is Valhalla with over 20 million copies, and
I
then Black
believe it.
Flag is 2 at 15 million.
Yeah, I believe it.
Black
and I was,
Flag.
I was one of the ones that I think I spent the 120 or 110.
They got him.
No, I didn't regret spending that money because I got my money's worth from it. What I was pissed off about that was then I had to spend another 40 to get Dawn of Ragnarok. How stupid is that?
Yeah, I remember you're pissed about that. Yeah.
So,
You didn't even get all the DLC, but
yep.
Bacon, what about you?
I have been playing nothing but Returnal.
Yeah.
Joe, I got to ask you. I'm now underwater. How much further do I have to go?
You're at the last level.
Ooh, okay.
Really? Okay, because I have an epic run going, and I got to thank them for figuring this out. Because when the game first launched, I heard that you couldn't suspend your game,
suspend it,
and you
Yeah,
had
I
to play
remember
like
that.
an 8-hour straight game. Who the
Oh my god!
I am so glad they fixed that because
Dude, I remember hearing
I
about
suspended
that.
last night, and I'm pretty far. I'm like, whoa, I gotta be in a good spot.
If you're good at the game, it could take like an hour. If you're good.
No, like I'm
Well,
25
the whole
hours
game?
in. Yeah, no, that's brutal hard.
You could do it.
So
If you're good. Some people aren't.
I still,
Some people it takes about 8 to 9 hours.
I still stand on this hill that Returnal is PlayStation's best IP.
Interesting.
Freight would disagree, but
It's fantastic. I mean,
What is
I'm glad they bought Housemarque and they weren't
that was a good purchase. That was a good one.
bought by Tencent or something like that. This is a purchase I'll defend for Sony. I'm really glad it came to PC, and I'm really glad that Nixus did the port because they're gods at what they do. Remember back when they first acquired Nixus, I was told that they're being required to do a new IP, a new game.
Here he goes.
You know who I'm talking about there, Joe.
All right, Jose, mute his mic. He's going to go on a rant. We've heard 18 times.
He can
Then-
unmute himself.
Then today at work, I played about an hour in my downtime with Donkey Kong. Great game.
There you go. Great game, dude.
That game is infinitely destructible. The haptics of the rumble in your hand, it feels right.
Which haptics are better, PlayStation haptics or Nintendo haptics?
I'm gonna
PlayStation
have to
says
go
like
with
crazy.
I'm gonna have to go with Nintendo's.
Really?
Nuts.
It doesn't come with
Yeah, I
that
disagree.
stupid
I
big
disagree.
button in the middle of the controller that does nothing but pull your map up.
I
Anyway,
don't think that
I've
has
actually
anything
grown to
do with
appreciate
haptics.
the giant button just
oh
as
my,
my
listen
map
to
button.
this guy.
Just as the map button. Other than that, it's a giant waste of space.
Yes,
but it is a nice
just
map button.
Because I tried playing Returnal on my Xbox controller and having to hit this little button to pull my map up every time. I went back to the DualSense because I could hit it without looking. I'm just like,
Exactly.
map,
That's why it's
map.
there.
It doesn't have to be that big,
That's why
Joe.
it's there.
It doesn't have to be that big. Anyways,
Sounds like it's a
that's
length
just-
issue for you. I've
Donkey
heard
Kong
nothing
is
but
great.
positive things about its length.
if you guys are anyone's on the fence about Donkey Kong, just go ahead and get it. And that's about all I've been playing.
Very nice. Joe, anything exciting in your world with
You want to break
games
some
or-
NDA for us?
No, tomorrow. Don't worry. You'll see it and you'll be like, oh, that makes sense. Death Stranding 2, beat it. Loved it.
Wow.
Though that ending is I actually think this is story-wise, this is the safest one. It's the most very much like if you get lost in it, I'll say this. If you get lost during this game, I think you might be an idiot. All right? You got-
And it's a Kojima game?
It's a code. It's actually coherent, and so like give props to him.
Bullocks.
But because of that, it's like I knew where most of this story was heading, and maybe it's because I listened to a soundtrack beforehand, and I was like, those two songs are similar. So maybe it's just me in my head pieced it together. But there's so many. There's some things.
Were you listening to
I think he
Raffi?
showed too much. Troy Baker's performance is incredible.
Better than Indiana Jones.
Dude, that's the thing. When I get to interview him, and this is the goal of the podcast now, when I get to interview Troy Baker, I'm going to tell him, like, Legendary Run,
Yes.
I mean, Jesus, like
Indy was crazy.
Indy
I
was
wasn't
phenomenal. And, like, this is, like, he's so nutty in this one. It's like, it's him really just being let loose, and he just eats up every scene. He's incredible. I love him. I don't care if whatever he's a nice guy. Then I played Marvel Rivals.
Of course. Got the Psylocke outfit, the bikini. Yes.
Sometimes you just got a goon while you're in
Yep.
rank.
Going to the moon. Got it.
Got a goon when you're in rank. and it's distracting. Luke is in the chat. He'll tell you I've pulled off some plays.
Do you record and post these? I need to.
I need to.
You
I need
should
some
post
shorts out
those.
there,
And it's
Luke,
easy
or,
with the
Joe.
PlayStation app. It's actually
Yes,
easy.
I think I actually might put one out. Maybe tomorrow morning.
I need to see it.
I do think I need to start streaming. I'm gonna be honest. We say a lot of risque stuff there, but like if you could get over some of the verbiage we use, like banging with our bros, I think that's gonna be fine. And
I
there's
think
nothing
you
wrong
should
to
do
bang
it-
with your bro.
Record it with no audio, then just blindly give it to Kyle and Light and have them narrate your voices during the match. Just as like a fun, like, what do you think we're saying here? I think that
Well,
would
I'm
be
sure
fun.
Joe was mentioning Luke's mom in this minute.
100%. 100% that's happening. Yeah. But yeah, no, like, because some of the plays, man, I think I pulled off a pentakill and ranked, like, just, it was just, and like multiple. I'm telling you, when I say I know I'm one of the best Psylocks on PlayStation, I know I'm one of the best Psylocks on PlayStation.
You're the
Silent
Olivia
over
Munn
here, so
on
I-
PlayStation.
100%.
Olivia Munn. There's another one.
There's another one.
There's another one.
So much
Olivia
classier.
Munn.
Come
Animal
on.
noises.
You know what's funny? So, okay, my best
Can you
friend,
believe
she
she was
doesn't
on
find,
IGN?
Well,
Yeah.
no, it's
No, G4. She's
G4.
G4.
Whatever. Yeah.
My best friend, we have this argument all the time. She doesn't find her attractive. She's like, I don't get it.
Dude, she's beautiful.
I'm like, are you
And
serious?
she's so unique looking too, like her face. Oh,
Oof. All right.
give me Olivia Munn. Anyway.
Yikes. Red card on Daniel.
What?
Very unique looking. I can't say why, but very unique. In the face region in particular, and he can't say it. I
Stolen
never
from
had the privilege
Mar-a-Lago.
to say it, but I wish I did. But like, yeah, no, this legitimately, loving Marvel Rivals still keeps me engaged and involved. And one I'm excited to play that I can talk about, dude, two of them. Shinobi got a demo out today, and then I'm very excited to dive into Ninja Gaiden. But
Yes.
it's still only wish list. Is it out now? Finally, I don't know.
Oh yeah. Comes out
No,
today,
not yet.
right?
Wait, today? Okay.
What am
so,
I doing?
Yeah.
What's-
tomorrow?
I need to go get
Payday.
that right now.
I'm gonna run out.
Joe, real quick
So-
about Death Stranding 2. What was your final time playthrough wise? And I know you said the story was simpler. Did you like the story better than 1 or not as much as 1?
It's a really good question.
Keep him.
I will say this. I think Death Stranding 2 has the better story overall because the cast is so much better.
Gotcha.
Like they're all Hollywood actors. I get it, but like they're not like Hollywood actors where like Kevin Spacey was there to get a check in a Call of Duty game, right? It was like this one is like no, like Lea Seydoux is really great. Like she is a phenomenal actress. She's
that's what
great.
shows funny.
Elle Fanning is terrific. And then like shout out to and this is something I've not heard anyone talk about. So and I keep on forgetting to say it on my show. Dollman is awesome. Dollman sits on your lap and he's kind of like he's kind of like your Ymir, right? In God of War. Or Mimir, sorry. Where he talks to you and he talks about what's going on, but it doesn't do the Sony thing of I'm going to tell you everything that's happening as I'm doing it, and I won't shut up. And I'm going to tell you all the clues to all these puzzles. Nothing. He talks when he's needed, and he gives you expedition dumps when you want. When you're in your little bunk and you get to talk to him, and maybe let's just say he's a Horizon dreamer. There you go.
I don't think I know what you mean by that.
Okay.
No one does. No one does. It's a little Easter egg for you and me.
Okay.
For the 5 other people. He does a little dance. And it's choreographed and it's a puppet dance. And maybe he has multiple of these puppet dances. And one of them's in Japanese. I don't know what's going
How
on,
many
but I love it.
monster energy drinks are in the game?
So
0.
there's one part of Death Stranding 2 where he's like, listen, I doubt anybody made it past this part. So I'm going to get really fucking weird. And I'm going to play with the fact, sorry, I cuss again. And I'm going to play with the fact that like I project myself in my game. So I'm going to literally project myself in my game. And he does something that's so fourth wall breaking, but It's for those who actually go out and search it. That like I had a great laugh when I found it.
Are you
And
talking
there's,
about
like, two
Hideo or
particular-
someone else?
Hideo?
Oh, Hideo. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So it's like when I saw it, I'm like, all right, he's in on it, you know. So
All right.
yeah, no, it's I love that game. I think I think it's my game of the year at
I was
this
just
very
gonna.
point in
I
time
was just
All
gonna
right.
ask at this
Okay.
point, what's your game of the year? And it is okay.
because I think the only one now that could go toe to toe with it is Yote. So
Gotcha.
Cool.
All right, guys, let's close the show like we always do with the best food we had this week. Bacon, I'm gonna throw it over
Wow.
to you.
It's like there's a party in my mouth
No,
and
I
everyone's
don't-
invited.
I don't know if it's the best food I had this week, but I definitely ate it, and you can add it to the list. I went to a 5-year-old birthday party, and I had Domino's pizza. It's incredibly underwhelming.
Megan, were you invited to this party?
Yes.
Okay,
I
the
was.
way you told that story.
Incredibly underwhelming. I guess the stuffed crust was okay. It's bad toppings, it's bad cheese, it's bad crust,
Oh.
it's bad everything.
is this Domino's?
Yes, I would advise buying from any pizza shop that actually isn't a chain or like one on every street corner. You'll get better pizza that way.
Get them out of here.
So yeah, go ahead and add like 3 pizzas because I had some of each.
I need you to add one pizza for me too.
It was
Actually, two.
not
Domino's
great,
delicious.
but I'll let you guys take over and talk about your bad pizza.
Yeah, I also had Domino's, and mine was incredible. I don't know what Bacon is talking about. He
What
probably
do
didn't
you
get
guys
stuffed
put on
crust.
Domino's?
I get barbecue,
He doesn't have a good
cheese,
palate.
chicken, and then just plain cheese, stuffed crust.
But then he talks about getting hot dogs that are like designer hot dogs from Seattle, and then he eats Domino's. It makes
Question.
no sense to me.
Bacon, what topping did you put on your pizza?
Well, I didn't order them. It was just what they
Oh, just
got.
that
You know,
one.
kids
Okay,
were
gotcha.
around and other
That's
adults.
what I was gonna say. Because if you're eating Domino's, you have a palate of a child. So
I agree. I mean,
I-
it was my last choice.
No-
and they're like, "Come
nothing
to the
wrong
party. We're having Domino's." I'm all, okay.
Because I know you're like, oh, Little
Yeah.
Caesars this, Domino's that, Pizza Hut that. Listen, first
No.
off, Pizza Hut peaked when it was like restaurants in the 90s.
Right.
Yeah, sit in the booth, red cup.
Arcade cabinets,
But arcade cabinets, geez Louise.
Lunch
They're on
buffet.
roller skates. Sometimes they trip,
all
they
the
eat
wood
shit.
paneling everywhere. Great.
Exactly.
Um,
But
The
Reading
pizza
Rainbow.
bar or the salad bar
Fit-
also. Yeah.
go to a mom and pop. What are you
Yeah.
guys doing?
Get real pizza.
we
Come
don't
on,
have
Papa
many
John,
of those here,
evil
Joe.
Yeah, we
dude.
do. We do.
We
Evil dude.
Do we?
We do.
Was
I seem
do
to get
we?
it every week, bro.
We do. They're no joke.
Few
and
and far between.
no joke. They're double the price
Oh,
easily.
quadruple.
And
Sometimes more.
quadruple the taste, and so it's a balance.
I'm not going to hate on fast food pizza because I like fast food pizza, but I also know I have a crappy palate. Like I wear it as a badge of pride, so I'm not worried about it.
Jose, go ahead. What was the best food you had?
So speaking of pizza, this was, I mean, it is technically a chain, but there's only one anywhere close to me. We went to Via 313, which is Detroit style pizza. It's relatively new by where I live, and it's really good, dude. Like I really like it. It's actually, I actually like it better than Jets. If you're from Michigan,
put
please
the
don't
sauce on
hate
top.
me. But it is also from Detroit. It's just a different brand, but I just like it a little bit better. They have one called the Detroiter that has both the curling pepperonis and the other pepperonis, and they're both like different layers of the cheese. Delicious, like absolutely delicious. And last week I told you guys that I was going to have a new breakfast burrito. Well, I didn't get to have it. So here's what happened. Long story short is I bought them for my team at the office, and then I showed up and I realized I had miscounted, and so I gave them all out to everybody else because in leadership, the leader eats last. So I will find some other time to go get burritos, and I'll let you know again from Taco Celine. But
Where is that place?
it's Kipling and Bowls. It's delicious. Like like the tacos, amazing. Like absolutely amazing. And like $2, they're super cheap. So excited to try that sometime here soon. And breakfast
you
burrito is only
actually-
like $6.
Can you add 2 breakfast burritos for me as well?
Gotcha.
Oh, actually, I need you to add something else. The best food I had this week, you guys, I went to McDonald's. Shout out to the quarter pounder with cheese. I had two of them.
segment should
Two.
start with
Christ,
that.
were
two
you sick
QPCs.
from school and then your mommy picked you up lunch?
Yes,
Oh.
2 QPCs,
Oh, and I
Jose.
agree.
Delete the mustard, add mayo and lettuce.
Mayonnaise and lettuce. Yeah. I know.
Delicious. And then I also had 2 spicy chicken sandwiches. My God.
Fantastic.
They're just so good every time. And you can't
And if
beat
you
it.
use the app, you get them for $1.80. So just throwing that out.
Of course, used my app, got free stuff, and I love the McDonald's app. I love McDonald's. I'm not afraid to admit it. So,
Good for
Chance,
you.
what about you? Best food you had?
So Tony Smith, longtime fan of the show, didn't write in tonight. Yeah, I'm not sure why he didn't write in. His wife made, get this, I think it was Monday of this week. It was French onion soup prime rib. Did you follow me? Yeah.
Yes.
So imagine an entire crock pot that looked like French onion soup, just this giant thing of melted cheese over the top of it. With
You
all
stop right
this,
there.
I know, with all this incredible pot roast underneath it, and then some whipped up mashed potatoes on the side. Throw that in a bowl. Throw all the, and then the French bread. I'm sorry you don't like baguettes, Joe, but throw some of that on the side, and it was fantastic. It was absolutely incredible. And she was really worried because we'd been hyping this thing up for like a month now. New recipe. You know how new recipes can hit or miss, and it did not miss. So
Very nice. Very nice. Joe what was
doesn't
best
hate
food?
baguettes. He doesn't like the French.
Let's
he
hear it,
hates
Joe.
French people. Sorry.
And you can't say built protein bars. We know those are good.
Wee wee.
We're silking it right now.
Oh,
It's so funny.
Sherry.
I realize it.
That's all I got, Silk. Well, I was thinking because I really haven't eaten anything too spectacular. I will say I went to this bagel shop, new place. I even forget the name of it. It's right across the street from my job. Shout out to this bagel shop because ever since COVID, this is the one thing that Biden really screwed up on. Probably why he didn't win. Whatever.
He's also really old.
Exactly. Well, where am I? What's going on? No joke.
Hey, he gave us some great memes.
Thank
Some
you.
of the best.
That's right. I like this guy. Straight shooter.
Oh,
Like Shooter McGavin. Great man. I'm not joking around. Anyway, these bagel shops, I put it up cream cheese on the bagel. And I said, no bologna. Cut it out. They're not putting enough. Listen, when you get a bagel, everything bagel toasted, they're not putting an ample amount of cream cheese.
cream cheese.
Sometimes they just plop it down. And I'm looking at you, Bagel Express, a street down from me. Go to hell. Stop just plopping it. And then there's parts of the bagel that there's no cream cheese.
Oh no.
Yeah.
They don't even spread it. They're like plop. And then you go, okay. You know, because ever since COVID, they're like, we're going to be cheap with our ingredients now. That's where the Biden joke came in. And then like I go, okay, extra cream cheese. Sorry, I was
No,
pulling
did you
by
see
it. I was-
Deja?
This bagel shop sounds French. You get it. And oh, what do you mean we have crazy accents? Anyway, so like I go, okay, extra cream cheese. Then they just put a literal tub of cream cheese in between my bagel.
Yeah.
Too much cream cheese. Too
That'll
much.
also ruin it. Yeah.
This one puts an ample amount. You get a nice spread on all part of the bagel. Shout out to you. Another one I want to shout out, Number One Sushi. Number One Sushi, you're not number one to me, but you gave me a really good bento box the other day, and I appreciate that. I usually don't mess with California rolls because that's the most BS roll ever. It's just like there's nothing about it that's gonna give me sustenance. But this one was actually pretty decent. And then I had katsu chicken or something.
Chicken
like that.
katsu?
Chicken katsu. There you go.
Delicious.
We won the war. I don't have to remember the name. Chicken katsu. Really great. Come on, Chance. You're breaking me here. Really great. Like
I've
crunchy
never
chicken
heard that
with
one
sauce.
before.
The sauce was delectable. So shout out to Number One Sushi. Again, not really number one. There's another one that I can never pronounce the name and I don't try. But
Ichiban also means number one.
all right, Ichiban, the other one, actually has the best. What is it? I have the pink lady roll and then the number 45 roll. Good stuff. And then because it's hot, sometimes they get a little mochi on the side. Delectable. Great stuff.
Love mochi.
Great stuff.
Very
Chance, you can
nice.
talk about your fry thing?
Oh, but you did ask me what I was watching. God, guys.
Oh,
Superman. Okay.
Still need to see it. I still need to see
And then
it.
Fantastic
Oh, and
Beasts.
Fantastic.
And
Feud,
which one was better?
Terrific. I'm gonna stop doing it.
Yeah, yeah.
They're both great, and
Yeah.
they
Okay.
both do something where it's like, hey, you're not an idiot. You've sat through these movies before. We don't need to tell you how they got their powers. They have their powers, okay?
That's dope. That's good.
And they're just like they're already like, you're not having the whole Johnny being mean to Ben, or Ben's like, I'm a rock. Oh, it's real depressing. Like, it's like he gets a little sad, but it's not like taking 20 minutes of the movie. It's more like 3 minutes with Natasha. I forget her name. I was gonna nail it. Whatever. Girl from Orange Is the New Black. Love her. But like that, it's like 3 minutes. They hang up on it, and it's like feels good. Like there's something there to build off of. I don't know. Fantastic Four. Fantastic. Yeah, it's
Good one.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
See you in
Gentlemen. Oh, wait, Chance. That's right.
It's
I was
fine. We're over. We're way over.
No,
Gentlemen.
Chance, no, let Chance speak. Let the boy speak.
Well, okay. I'm just going to read the headline here. No one wanted a Switch 2 Joy-Con holder that stores a box of McDonald's fries, but that didn't stop someone from making one.
Oh boy.
And this is the
You're
kind
going
of
to get it, aren't you? This is why you wanted to buy a Switch
that
2.
I think just this needs to happen more often.
You
If
get
more
grease all over your
companies-
Joy-Cons.
I
Well,
agree
And
with
if
just
you.
you're
make
Bacon.
doing
that
it right, Bacon.
McDonald's
And so,
Joy-Con.
and it's funny because the guy that wrote the article, gosh, where does he say it? He's like, I'm gonna wait till the Gen 2 that has a napkin holder on it as well.
On the other side.
Um,
There you
mhm.
go.
So I just
No,
love
no,
that
no,
kind of
no.
stuff. Who doesn't? How does that not make you smile? And how does that not make your day? Something like that. Thank you, Jose.
Chance, on the other side, a QPC holder. Then we're
Sure.
talking. Then it's probably the same
That
size as
thing would
PS
be a heavy
Portal.
controller, bud.
Yeah, yeah.
The Switch and a QVC and fries.
I mean, it only add a quarter pound.
There you go. Gentlemen, this has been the Nerd Chat episode 222. PlayStation is expanding to Xbox and Nintendo?
Yes.
My name is
Sorry.
Daddy D Wally. You can follow me at Daddy D Wally across all social media. You can follow the show at the Nerd Chat Podcast. Make sure and check out our new TikTok account. Jose's been spitting fire over there. I just followed him myself. Just created a TikTok account just to boost our numbers. Make sure to check out YouTube. We are getting closer and closer to that 500 subs where I have to eat 8 junior bacon cheeseburgers live on stream. Shout out to Diego. He's been promoting it. We're getting ever so close to it.
Yep.
Jose, where can people find you?
You can find me Chipotle Bear everywhere, but in lieu of what I was going to say, first of all, thank you to everybody in the chat. Thank you to Joe for joining us. I appreciate it, buddy. But finally, I've been gone for a couple weeks, and it's time. We have a couple of giveaways that we need to do. So we're going to start. Afraid I'm not forgetting about you. I really appreciate you for your conductor, but I'm going to hold off first and do Emotionless Taco hooked us up with a free code for Civ 7 for PC. So
Is this Xbox Play Anywhere, I'm assuming? Or
I believe
Steam?
it is Xbox Play Anywhere, but it's Civ 7 for PC. I think it's a Steam code is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. Steam.
But in honor of Emotionless Taco for back to school, because in Colorado we're pretty close to back to school, we're going to do this. So when I release a short, I'll put it on YouTube, I'll put it on TikTok. All you have to do is comment on it and, of course, like and subscribe and talk about who is your favorite teacher and why, right?
Oh,
do your favorite
great.
teacher and why, and then from that we'll pick our winner. Let's give it 2 weeks to do that. So I'll get that out probably by this weekend. We'll do it for 2 weeks, and then we'll announce that. In the meantime, we'll decide what we're going to do for Freight's code for Expedition 33, and we'll get that rolling as well. Again, thank you for helping us get to 500. We appreciate everyone's love very much.
And next Bacon Gaming, where can people find you?
Well, one of our fans, De Niro, asked us to do something, and hello, gamers. Today we're going to talk about the PS5, and it's dead. That's my best Dreamcast guy.
You know,
So,
it's fun. That's so funny you bring that up, Diego, because I was listening to he was in a Oh No It's Alex video. He's got the most annoying voice. He's like he
did get all
Well,
his
it's
teeth
like
pulled.
he's reading.
He
He's reading
got
from
he
a
got
prompter.
he got
Not even
implants, so
that.
his teeth are jacked. He asked for money on GoFundMe to get new teeth. But, hey, I can do it with
Now I feel
Xbox
bad
too.
that he's got that
Hello,
horrible list.
gamers. Today we're going to talk about Xbox being dead.
Does he have a
Bacon
list
sounds
now
like
because
Jennifer
of the
Coolidge.
Anyways, you can find me on Twitter, XBacon Gaming, Steam, XBacon Gaming,
The
XBacon Gaming.
gays are trying to kill me.
Shout out to Joe for joining us this lovely evening And I gotta go catch up on Crossfire and hear all the stuff you said,
All
Joe.
right. Bubble Boy, where
Tried.
can people find you?
Oh, I don't know. I stay inside a lot.
All right. He's a Bubble Boy, folks. And
Yeah.
Jose, he always seems to crash the party, Jose.
Keep leaving that back door unlocked.
Joe,
Man.
Mr. Joseph Moran,
Yeah.
host of the Trophy Room PlayStation podcast, fact checker numero uno.
Thank you.
Where can
Listen,
people find you?
You know where to find me. At Mr. Badbit, right? On Blue Sky, sometimes on X when I feel like I'm depressed and want to, see verbal diarrhea. You can follow the Trophy Room. Listen, we're on the road to 10K. Okay?
Whoa.
That's
Wow,
right.
man. Hell
We're
yeah.
far behind.
We're right behind
not
you,
even
Joe.
halfway there.
Yeah.
Listen, we're trailing. No, listen, we're at like 7,000. We got
Hell yeah,
3,000 more. We got to find 3,000 more friends to fit in the van. So head on over
Nice.
to youtube.com/PS Trophy Room. I want to start making more videos.
Yeah.
Do some
Should.
more reviews.
Get
Starting
those
with
shorts
this
out about
game.
fine arrivals, bud.
Yeah, Joe.
There you
And
go.
so,
I'm
can
gonna
you
put
remind
some
me?
shorts out.
You're having you did the bonus episode this week, and that's going to be the audio next week. What's going on next week? You're going to be somewhere special. You guys are taking a week off.
We're just taking a week off.
Okay.
Just like a little mental health, like reset before the
good.
holiday season. So next week we were joined by the No Small Games gals, which they were terrific, just wonderful human beings as well. So go check out that on YouTube right now, or be patient. You can watch the one with Kyle and I where we talk about a lot of what we talked about here: PlayStation becoming third party. What? Wild and crazy stuff. Yeah, no, I have a good Dream Guy impression, but I need a script in order to find it. So there you go. It's right
Yeah,
there.
I was listening to it earlier, guys.
So, like, share, follow on any podcast service. Rate us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And by the way, Jose, you started a new job. You're a principal now, right?
I did a couple weeks ago, man, for sure.
Hey, congratulations. I bet that comes with a pay raise. Head on over to patreon.com/PS Trophy. Help a couple of young bucks get out there. They have a lot of debt because someone decided to go to SGF. It has torn us under.
Dang
my
it,
bank
Kyle.
account. Yeah, no.
As always,
Love you guys. Thank you so much for having me, as always.
the Trophy Room, a PlayStation podcast, Patreon members. See you online.
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 Joe.
I think he mimed. He's miming. See you
Oh.
online. Yeah, if you can't.
Yeah, see you online.
Just a quick question, sir. How does one get to where you're at?
Prioritize.
Prioritize like what? Like what?
You got a shit bucket?
I'm sorry?
Yeah, a shit bucket.
I don't.
I'm not sure I follow.
You go to the bathroom, you're not playing Battlefield. You're shitting in a bucket, and you're playing Battlefield.
I can't believe we didn't think of that.
Oh,
The Nerd Chat is an Xbox podcast celebrating all things gaming, food, and the good old days. You can follow the show at the Nerd Chat Podcast across all social media. The show was created by Daniel Walenzik, and you can follow him at Daddy D. Wally. Co-host and producer Jose Martinez III can be found at Chipotle_Bear. Former intern, now co-host Jason Jarrett can be found at XBaconGaming. And former co-host, now returning intern, Chance Siegel can be found at BubbleBoyN7. If you'd like to find out more about the show, please visit nerdchatmedia.com. And as always, see you online.